If Love and Gogi is wrong, I don't want to be right.
What would Socrates say to that?
It tickles my fancy.
Okay.
Goosies.
I don't have hair.
Oof.
You got Marcos.
That's not
Wait.
Yeah,
That's true. You do got me. Get over here, Marcus. Let me look at you.
They don't want it.
Tobin and Leroy, ready to deploy. Had to hit it with a little journalism, but that was a decoy. Better have about me, boy. Okay. Leroy and Tobin, hold to the show, man. Still in the songs with the show, and till then his half moon open. Sometimes go taste like a snowman. No proof, I'm a lie about a motor. No proof. Like I always wanted him, I never hated him, I never traded him, and if I did, I never ever traded him. You know what is a star? Like another city, the driver's side floor. Wish I could large, so many more. 10 in the more, never a bar. 8, 10 in the more, 2 to the P. Nothing to you, but it's something to me. Handsome as ever and cute as could be. You can watch it on YouTube with viewing for free. Ay. This one time for the Twitch. This one time for the text. This one time for the phone line. Whole time, what they gonna do next?
You know, I just wish you guys would stop the quibbling.
Ah, man, no quibbling for the fish. Nope. I'm just kicking ass. Going to the All Star break. It doesn't feel. Is it weird? Anybody? Does it not? It feels like All Star break. I was like, it kind of came out of nowhere. I guess it's because the Marlins are playing good.
Wow.
I didn't want it to end.
Like, I know there was voting going on, but I didn't realize.
Yeah.
It just happened.
It's tonight
now?
in Seattle.
I knew home run derby was tonight.
Home run derby's tonight.
Wow. On a Monday?
Yeah. The Marlins had like the MVP
What is
of the
home,
Futures.
the home runs on, the
game's
All-Star
tomorrow.
game's on Tuesday. Yeah. That's right. That's normal.
Right. I know, but it just
What?
kind of snuck up on us.
With all
Middle
that
of
winning,
I
the
know.
best record ever in the Marlins franchise.
It doesn't,
right?
you know what's
At the break.
You know what's odd is it doesn't feel like summer, in a way of sports. Like, I don't know if it's the Dame stuff, because I was thinking to myself, I was like, man, this summer really hasn't slowed down. I was thinking like, oh, after the NBA finals, it was gonna slow up. It really hasn't. It's been like Dame, like right on to Dame watch. Marlins are playing good. We're gonna have Messi here in 2 weeks.
Ooh.
Like no rest.
Before you know it, football's back.
And then football's back in what?
Couple weeks.
2 weeks?
Look at that.
Is when camp opens?
Yep.
Crazy.
That is crazy, actually.
You know what it is? 2023 has been an excellent sports year for South Florida.
It's been a good year.
It really
Your
has.
interest has been on fire all year.
It's been
starting in
amazing.
January.
It's been amazing.
Yep.
It's been good times. So
Think about that. You're talking about you're going from.
are you chewing gum?
Yeah.
All right. Doing radio for how long?
Oh no. Anyway, so starting January, Dolphins win the playoffs. Unfortunate, but they didn't have their full cast characters. But in the playoffs, excited about that.
Yes.
Nobody knew what the hell was going on with the Heat, but you had both the basketball teams and let's not forget FAU and Nova.
Yep.
Right? So then the tournament starts. You're like,
Look at this.
we got action. Right? Nova wins it all.
Yep.
FAU and Miami go to the Final Four.
Nuts.
Right? And now we bring our attention to the Heat, which is when you think about all the teams down here, Miami made it to a finals, but they were the most nerve-wracking all year.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's just because I think we probably had the highest expectations because they went so far the year before. But yes, their ability to frustrate you was unreal. And then their ability to delight you. It's why Dade South called me Wild Heat Coyote. Like I felt like I kept falling for it. And then eventually they just kept winning.
Right. Exactly.
And then the season ends and we're like, all right.
Oh, the Marlins off to a good start. And we just went right
to a
into
good
it.
start. That's kind of nice.
And because here's what took us by surprise with the Marlins. Sandy wasn't pitching well.
Yeah.
And then Jazz got hurt.
Yep.
And now you're looking at guys, well, they brought him in for this, and nobody thought Arias was going to be this good.
Yeah, but sneakily he was hitting 400 for most of the season.
Right. Exactly.
That was another just a little caveat to add to what's been going on to this smorgasbord of sports that's been awesome. So then in the meanwhile, we got Messi. We found out that Messi's coming here.
Now we're working on Dame.
Yep. Now we're working on Dame Dollar. I'm watching Summer League like it's nobody's business.
I know it's not like a big like it wasn't a big thing, but I feel like the signing of Jalen Ramsey too. I felt
I
like
know.
that was-
Oh, yeah. I didn't even think about
Let's
that.
not forget about the draft.
And that's the thing that's crazy about it, is the thing that made us happiest last year was the Dolphins having a winning record, but just having a fun offense
Yeah.
Right.
is like where it all kicked out. Now it's like, oh, I can't wait for this season.
Right.
Fangs too. Fangs was a big signing
He
at the
can,
time.
you know,
Okay,
he
no,
was
not a fan.
he was a little
Okay.
much. A little bit of a,
What is wrong with
pursuit
you?
of fangs.
Call him an
Really?
I wouldn't
interview
put that in the top 10.
So here's the deal, though. The way you just talk about Fangs,
Mhm.
when the season starts, don't all of a sudden act like, Fangs has come and saved the defense. You didn't.
No, he better come in and save the defense. That's kind of my whole point. He better. He better.
Players
Fangs up.
Players play, coaches coach.
Now, if I'm told that this Fangs fella is the greatest defensive guru of all time, we better be going out there. I'll allow a touchdown a game. That's what I want. I want like
You
steal-
do realize that would be the best defense.
Yeah, I want
ever.
the best defense ever. I want the best. I want
Do you-
want steel curtain.
Do you realize who was the best defense ever?
Uh,
It was between 85 Bears and 2000.
Baltimore.
yeah, I
Baltimore?
want the 85 Bears mixed
Mm.
with the no-name defense mixed with the steel curtain. I want that to have a baby. That's what I want Fangs to birth this season. That's what he better do.
Wow.
What about the players though?
Well, I
those
mean, he's
teams
got-
also had like 5 or 6 Hall of Famers.
Listen, if Fangs, went to Restaurant Depot, you couldn't get better ingredients than this. So cook me up a souffle, guru.
You're the worst.
Why?
You are the worst, dude. You are the worst.
He got so much money. He's not even the head
And-
coach. So go do your
and-
job.
There's a lot of people getting paid a lot of money that suck at their job.
Well, he better not suck.
I mean, I hope not.
He better not suck.
I hope not. But I'm just telling you, players play. The talent that you have will determine how good that defense is.
He got
Not the scheme.
he got Ramsey. He got healthy X. All right.
Mhm,
You got Christian Wilkins.
mhm,
You got Sealer on up.
mhm,
You got
Chubb.
You got Chubba Dub Dub.
mhm.
All right. Then you got Jalen Phillips.
Oh, wow.
I mean, then you got Snowman. Okay.
Agba's coming back.
Agba's coming back. You got
Snowman.
this new linebacker Long, who everybody likes, next to Shake and Bake.
Brandon's coming back too. Brandon Jones.
Brandon Jones is coming back. Trill
Nice.
Williams, Nick Needham.
Noah
Nick Needham.
Igbenogany.
Needham was kind of a save. I wonder where he's going to fit in.
Cater Kohu.
Yeah, that's what
Oh,
I'm saying.
yeah.
With Needham and Cater Kohu, those guys kind of held the fort down while everybody else was banged up. Now they take a back seat.
You got all the ingredients here, Fangs.
Okay,
All right.
Oh,
Only Fangs is open for business. I'll
okay.
put on a show.
I got you.
If he wants to be a slut when he gets down here, that's fine. We'll open up a website. Only Fangs. Oh, well, I don't think we'll ever get an interview with him.
No, I don't think so.
Jesus Christ. The guy has not even been down here. He wasn't down here yet. And you've already pretty much
I slut shamed him.
Prior, you were pretty critical of him prior to him signing.
Time's up, Fangio. I'm done with you. It's over, dude.
So he's definitely
I don't
he's
want
definitely
you.
going to be the defensive
You're dead to
coordinator.
me. Time
I
is
know how that
up,
works.
Fangs.
So you using the reverse psychology thing?
Nope. I gave him COB till yesterday, dude, and time is up.
dude.
He ain't coming here.
No lie.
He ain't We've all been duped. We've been duped. We've been led astray. This is a bunch of horse bleep. He's not coming here. And quite frankly, I'm sad, disappointed. But you know what? Better we find out now he's a phony than while he's knee deep in the job. See ya, Fangs.
Now, let's see this. Marcos, he's done this before.
Yeah.
He's done this with players. It's the first time he ventured off into coaching, right?
Yep. Special occasion.
But here's the facts. Every time he's done that,
Hmm?
that guy has ended up here.
Hmm.
So, I don't want you, after Fangs has a hell of a year and the defense starts balling,
Yeah.
I don't want you coming out with your nonsense.
What nonsense?
You said you were done with Fangs.
Yeah. What I said was after
No,
that.
what you know?
What I said
No!
after that was he doesn't get a honeymoon stage, okay? Because he played. If he would have, see what you're saying right now, players play. I would have done that way if he didn't play with our hearts for 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yeah, he played. He met.
So,
he
let me
played
ask you a
around,
question.
and so you lose your grace period.
Let me ask you. When you met your wife,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
You had to wine and dine her and whatever.
Right.
It took longer than 2 weeks, right?
Well, I took her to the Chili's in Aventura.
Oh, the old molten cake, huh?
Oh,
Pretty good. Pretty good. Top of the line.
Wait a minute.
what?
There's a Chili's in Aventura?
Oh,
Yeah.
is
Oh,
there?
well, there was back. It used to be next to Aventura Mall.
Yeah.
That's where all the expensive food is.
Mm.
Aventura, that area.
Those egg
Yeah.
rolls.
Well, it was last minute thing. I was like, hey, you want to get a bite tonight? And what did you think you were going to get? Melting pot? Get out of here.
Nah, college kid, you know?
Yeah, it was a
Chili's is
college
good.
kid. Chili's was it was
Solid.
fine.
Yep.
All right.
Always has a special place. All right, we go to Chili's every Valentine's Day now. We bring the kids.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. That's a
Second
nice
date,
little-
Fuddruckers.
Whoa.
Hey,
okay.
you would have got me.
Yeah.
My Rutgers.
Gourmet burger.
Good.
Yeah.
Hey, dude, let me tell you something. There's something about
They have a toppings bar.
and it's always pristine.
It is. It
You know
really
what?
is.
There's something about having the option to get a burger the size of your face, and it's only like $12, right? Like I'm so sick of going to these little boutique
It's
burger
ridiculous.
Oh, yeah.
places, and I got the same box as a Big Mac, $12.
Why do you get to up the charge of your burger just by searing in the name on the bun? Like that
Right.
makes you special?
I don't need
Who
that.
does that?
It's like BurgerFi.
Yep.
It says BurgerFi in the bun.
Yeah.
Oh,
I worked at
you
a
really
burger spot
dazzled
that
me.
did that. We did that for like 2 months, and then afterwards we're like, all right, let's not do this anymore. It takes too long, dude. You don't need to burn the bun. Just give me good meat for $6 if possible.
$6. You can't even get a Happy Meal for $6 anymore.
I
No.
know. I recently saw a
Dude,
picture.
fast
though.
food.
Inflation everywhere, dude.
Wait, but
Wow,
I'm
dude.
just
I went to
I'm-
D&D today. I was stunned. I was like, what?
right. Even the little
What
like
happened to 2 for $5?
first of all, here's the thing that
No
pissed.
2 for $5?
This is the only thing that pissed me off about them. One of the great things about Dunks is that you used to always be able to get the fresh donuts.
Mm-hmm.
Now they ship them in.
Do they?
Yeah, they don't even make them there.
Wow.
So you don't even get the fresh donuts, and then you're looking at the donuts, and they look all,
I need a gourmet donut now. You need to.
I'm telling you what.
You need to
again,
dazzle me for a dessert.
I'm telling you what. That Dandy Donuts does not play.
Dandy Donuts.
Very, very big donuts.
Jupiter Donuts.
Yeah, but I don't want. See you.
Mojo.
Mojo.
See, here's the deal.
Voodoo.
Too much.
Ooh.
Too much.
Isn't Voodoo based out of New Orleans? Voodoo
The
Donuts.
chips. I don't know about the
Oh.
donuts.
Oh.
I would have thought the phone.
Good chips too, though.
So no, here's the deal. I don't want bacon on a donut. Right? I think it's disgusting.
Wow, I mean, it's kind of good though. I
Mm.
mean, just a
No,
little
it's
bit
not.
of bacon.
But they go too much with the donut. I like the basic donuts just done well.
According to this, Voodoo Donuts headquarters in Portland.
what?
That's kind of weird. What do they know about Voodoo in Portland?
You're kind of wrong.
Hmm.
So there's Voodoo Donuts down here. I know there's Dandy Donuts. There's one place posing to be Dandy Donuts down in Hollywood.
No, I think Dandy Donuts
that place-
has multiple locations.
No, but it's not called Dandy Donuts.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I thought I pulled it up and it said, "Oh, there's a Dandy Donuts in Hollywood." That's not Dandy Donuts. When I brought them big ass donuts in here,
That's not Dandy Donuts?
no, it's a different place. But
Mm.
so I went there and not the same.
Mm.
Not the same as Dandy Donuts. The only Dandy Donuts I know of is in Deerfield, I think.
Yeah, that's good.
It's
That's that's my
dude.
spot.
those.
Used to be my spot.
You know
those-
what I don't like? Those cookie places now, though.
What
They
do you
got, like
mean?
Night Owl cookies, like Monster cookies. Where
I,
like
I
they're
don't really see any cookie places other than in the mall.
They-
Mrs. Fields.
I don't know why they
I'm
choose
t-
to be late open cookie places, but if you want a cookie at 2 a.m, you can definitely get that nowadays.
I'm not a no.
Mm.
I'm like my favorite cookie is at Fresh Market, and it's a cookie, but they stuff brownie in it.
Wow.
So when you look at it, it just looks like a regular old sugar cookie. Then you bite it. Every time I bite it, the chorus goes off in the background, and it's a good day. Those things are delicious. You can get them with raspberry, brownie, what is that? Almond, Whatever that is in the middle, almond cream or something.
Bavarian cream?
No, not Bavaria. That's a donut, jackass.
Mm.
Can't be putting that
I
in.
thought it was all baked products.
Huh?
I thought it would have been all
Cookie.
baked
No. But it's got to be firm.
I
So,
understand.
like, the raspberry,
Mm.
that's like a, firm brownie. And then it's like some almond one. I eat all that. I'm good.
All right, we'll take a quick break. You guys can get at the show. Number one, you can call us 305-567-0560. You get us on the chat on YouTube and Twitch, the channel Miami 560 WQAM. Back more after this.
WQAM. See you walking around like it's a funeral. Not so serious, girl, why those feet cold? We just
Welcome back, you rascals. Tobin and Leroy here with you on 560 WQAM.
Glute swelling.
I mean, are you going to share with the class what happened? Or are you
I'm
going
still
to keep that one to yourself?
I'm
Because I'm horrified by what you told me.
I'm still trying to figure out.
Come on.
But I will say,
You won't escape that.
from what you told me with the story, it's completely appropriate for air. Like
Yeah.
as far as like it's not something you have to turn your radio off for.
No, it's
But
not.
I don't know if you want your shame out there like that.
I don't have any shame at all. I mean, I was actually glad it was a friend and not
It's good to have a friend like that.
and not just some
I'll
random.
say.
That's a good friend.
Yeah.
Should I tell
I don't,
them now?
although I do appreciate it being a stranger because then I never have to relive this.
Yeah, like when I had a colonoscopy and the
Whoa.
Spice Girls came in and did it.
Oh, nice.
It was the 3 hottest women I ever seen in my life, and I'm tooted up,
nice.
for a colonoscopy.
Did you tell them what you want? What you really, really want?
No, I was trying to get the hell up out of there.
Minus one.
What?
When-
No way.
Listen,
-1.
jokes were over when she said, "Lift your butt up. I need to put this pad under for seepage."
Oh.
That was it. That was it. That was it. So, all right, I'll tell the story.
Alrighty.
So, last couple of weeks, I had like a hair bump, right,
All right.
on my butt.
Okay.
I didn't pay any attention to it. I was trying to like get in there, squeeze it or whatever. And
We talking cheek,
Yeah,
under
what's
cheek,
going on here? Right
cheek,
cheek,
like-
left cheek,
bottom of the cheek.
middle of the
like
cheek.
bottom,
I
like
gotcha.
if you're looking from
Oh.
up top, you can't see it.
I got you.
But it ain't like I got Tobin ass either.
What the hell is that?
Wow.
mean?
What is
That means that I can see your whole ass from behind.
That's not fair.
Yikes,
I'm
dude.
just saying, hey, you work with what God gave you. Okay, I'm just saying that. Anyway, so it started getting bad. And now I'm like covering it, to try to protect it, to stop it from getting infected or
It's a
whatever.
bad spot. That's like
Bad
right,
spot,
right where
'cause
you're
you're always
where you're
sitting on it,
sitting.
right.
Yeah.
Rough.
So it got worse. And my daughter, of all people, says, "You really need to get that checked."
Hmm.
I'm like, you know what? I'm golfing with my buddy. He's a doctor, right? I'll ask him. All right. He says, "I'll check it after we get done golfing." I'm like, excuse me? I thought he was going to say come by the office or whatever. Nope. After we get done, we go in the bathroom.
Yeah, he's gonna take it all out
we
of
go,
one day.
We go in the bathroom, right? He turns on his light from his phone. He's in my undercarriage.
You
I'm
guys are
standing
like in
in
a
the
stall
Yeah, I
here. Are
need
you
to
in the
know.
clubhouse?
We're in the bathroom at the 19th hole, which is like the little
Yeah, the
restaurant,
bar.
but
Yeah,
yeah.
okay.
Oh, I was gonna say, is this a porta potty?
So I'm like already like, hey man, make sure that door's locked.
Yeah,
like we
of course.
already like
Strange activity going
right,
on there.
of course.
I feel like if I am a doctor in that situation, I always have to have my stethoscope.
but
Oh, yeah,
no,
for sure.
but here's the deal. It's a friend. So like, I'm feeling awkward, but I'd rather it be him than anybody else.
I understand.
So if I have a medical question, I always ask him.
Mhm.
So he goes, "Ooh, I should have brought my kit." Like, excuse me? All right.
He was horrified from what he saw.
No,
Mm.
no, he was very calm. Not should have brought my kit.
But he
He
was
was
a fit.
calm, but he needs his
But it was
kit.
it was
though.
if you
He
need a
needs-
kid, he realized it's something.
But I don't know. See, I'm regular Joe,
Why would they do
right? I know what 2 deep zone is,
Mm.
but I don't know what a medical kit is. I don't know what's in it.
I admit,
I thought it could be some
Oh.
like Band-Aids and some Neosporin for all I know.
I think we all think the same thing. We think like one of those old time doctor bags that
Right.
kinda,
Oh,
like
yep.
bag-
right.
Yep,
pop
yep, yep.
open.
So he goes, take care of it tomorrow.
Alright.
All right, cool, feeling good, right? I'm gonna get it taken care of. I still got like a little peach on my butt. So when I sit,
It hurts.
right,
How did it feel golfing?
I was standing. I'm fine.
Mm.
Okay,
No pressure.
just on sitting hurts.
It's on sitting.
Mm.
Riding in the cart.
When you say a little peach, this is swelling at this point.
Yeah, we talking like an
Yeah.
apricot.
Yeah, yeah, that's a little peach.
Okay.
Right? So the next day comes. It's yesterday. Played golf. He says, "You want to do this in the bathroom or at your house?"
Oh my God.
I'm like,
Kudos to him.
I'm thinking,
He's
ready.
anytime,
dude.
any place.
Yeah, for sure.
if we talking about medical kit, I don't want to be in this nasty ass bathroom.
Right, it's fair. You want to
We
sterilize it.
go to the house. My wife gets the
You got like the Eric Spoelstra of doctors.
Yeah.
We have enough.
Yeah.
so we go
Have the
to
answers.
we go to the she takes out the massage table, right? We go to the house,
Mhm.
right? I get in the towel,
Mhm.
I lay there. Now the most uncomfortable thing is that I got one of my best friends
Oh yeah.
standing over me,
Mhm.
getting the area cleaned and ready to go,
It's a pro.
and my wife is standing there watching. Like,
And I know your wife. She probably enjoys that.
right.
Oh yeah.
Well, because her favorite show is Dr. Pimple Popper. So
my
meanwhile,
God.
I'm sitting there.
By the way,
he goes,
do you have your shirt on or did you go like full
Yeah,
massage?
did you go Winnie the Pooh,
Yeah,
or is it
me
like you were
too.
getting a
What's going
massage?
on here?
no, I went towel.
Okay.
I took all my golf
Fair.
clothes on towel. And then
He doesn't
just
need a shirt in this situation.
lift up.
No, but I
right.
just want to see what's going on.
So he's getting ready. He goes, "You won't even feel this." Cut it with the scapula. I said, "Oh, I don't feel nothing." Right?
So
Feel a
then
little
is it
pressure.
like a surgeon.
Hold on.
Oh,
Like
no.
a samurai.
Yeah, just one little slice. Then he goes, "This part you're not gonna like." I'm like, "Where's the?"
He didn't give you anything.
No, he goes.
Oh.
Wait, let me go back. He's getting ready. They take the paper and they put it around you so it doesn't.
The
You know,
paper.
Yeah, the like when they're gonna work
He
on it.
butcher papered you off with like a little cheek
Yeah,
window.
with the hole. With the
No,
hole.
You got
Yeah.
your one.
Oh yeah, I can feel him.
You
Like
got, you
tucking
got
it
your
around.
one Kyle Lowry sticking out.
Oh, man.
Right. No, not even the one Kyle Lowry, just the hole.
Just the
'Cause
area.
He put the paper in the hole around.
That's
Right?
a pro's
He goes.
pro.
He goes.
Pretty good.
Damn. I'm like, damn.
Hmm?
Like you don't want to be laying on face down, have somebody look at your ass and
Very
hear,
uncomfortable.
damn.
Yeah.
Right. I don't have any of the freeze stuff or the lidocaine. But don't worry, it wouldn't have helped anyway.
What?
What do you mean?
I'll be the judge of that.
The
That's-
pain
I
relieving
said-
medication would
I
have
said,
helped.
Doc, that's like comfort food. It may not help, but you feel better knowing
Of course.
that the doctor did what he
That you
could.
touched all the bases. You
Right,
got all
right.
the options covered.
So he does the cut, takes the knife. I mean, not the knife, scissors. And he goes,
no.
"You're not gonna like this part."
Oh.
Down. Starts twisting. Now, meanwhile,
Oh no.
I'm holding the table, going, "How in the hell
And you
could lidocaine not help this?" Right?
Did
So-
you make a sound like where
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah. I made the same sound anybody would make that got 2.5 inches of a scissor stuck in their butt. Right?
Oh no.
So my wife goes, "You want me to hold your hand?" What?
Oh no, sweet.
That ain't helping.
Damage is
It
done.
is,
When
though.
I've been in pain, somebody holding my hand hasn't done crap.
Well, it's just loving.
Okay. Love wasn't killing this pain right here. You know what it would have?
Lidocaine.
Lidocaine. Right. So,
What does he mean though? Like, so he's like digging around in there with
yes,
us?
he's
doing like a
he got the
swirl?
scissors, he's swirling,
Oh,
opening,
no.
closing, getting everything out of there.
Oh no.
What
Right?
was in there?
I don't know, but you got to get the
gross.
uglies out. You know how when your mom used to put peroxide on you and it used to foam up and they go, "That's
Yeah.
the uglies." Well, that's what just a little like he had to make sure he get it all out.
Juicy.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
So then he stuffs it, wraps it, and I was done. Right?
What do you mean he wraps? How does he wrap it?
Yeah.
You know, you pack it, and then you just put a
Like he
big
packs
giant
the
band-aid
hole
over.
that he made?
Packs the
Yeah,
hole
can't
with-
you see I'm sitting jacked up right now because
I
the
didn't happen to
pad.
notice.
Show us,
Right.
show us your butt, Leroy.
No, so so then I get up this morning. There's more to the story.
Oh, Jesus.
I get up this morning. He says, when you get up this morning, take the bandage off, sit in some Epsom salt and hot water. It'll help. Right? And then you have some tape, you have some bandages, and have your wife redo it. Get up this morning. She rips the tape off. Glorious. I sit in the tub. That feels great. Get up, take a shower. Now it's time to, I say, Mel, I'm gonna need you to cut the hair from around the hole because I'm tired of getting these band-aids ripped off with a full ass of hair. So now she goes,
This is what
"Really?
this is
hurts."
it's exactly what Big Spoon was hoping for when Robbie went for the waxing.
Right. So wait, here's how it gets worse. She goes, I'm gonna need my glasses.
No.
Now I'm sitting here like, and I'm waiting. Are you there yet? Like, right?
No.
I don't hear anything. Man. So then,
Wait, did you want to use in like the clippers?
Yes.
Or did you wanted to go like with a bic?
no, the clippers to get the hair. So when you got to take these
Listen,
band-aids
I didn't
off,
know how smooth you wanted it.
dude. So she called me when I was on my way to work. How do you feel? I said, besides sitting, moving, walking, I feel great. So
you're still in a lot of pain.
not it's uncomfortable more than it's painful. And nothing the hardest part was me and my buddy been talking trash for 15 years. We go back and forth, we argue, whatever.
You and the doctor?
Yeah, we've been friends forever. But I personally would rather a friend do it because he's gonna tell me what's up
Of course.
than just going to rando doctor. So I was like so glad that he did it, but at the same time I was miserable. And he said, while he's doing it, he go, "Oh, good job. Good. I'm like, first of all, we don't even have a relationship. Like, good job. And like, usually he would say something like, stop being soft. Man up. Like, right?
He went into doctor mode.
So
He
was
went to
gentle.
doctor mode.
Wow, that's
right.
sweet.
I know, but I was
With
wait-
Big Spoon there.
Yes, which is also
I don't know if you can ever
Bless-
trash
wait.
talk him again.
bless my wife's heart. But here's where we almost got divorced. I was thinking of videotaping it so I could show Rebecca.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, like, really? Dude, does anybody? Am I the only one feeling uncomfortable?
She doesn't need, look, she's going to get plenty of information in med school. She doesn't need to know her father getting his cheek fixed.
Dude, can I just tell you?
Should have told him to put an implant while he was there.
An implant.
Yeah, you know.
She wanted to just hit Leroy with a BBL while he's back
Yeah,
there.
you know? Well, we'll just get it.
Dude,
I know a guy in Hialeah who could have done the both.
dude, right now it feels like I'm sitting on a golf ball. So I don't think I want it anymore. I'm trying to get rid of what I got.
Sandman says, I just hopped on. What the hell is going on?
Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. So I'm telling you,
What is recovery time? Did he give you an idea of this? Like when should your cheek be
Well,
back to
here's-
100?
Here's the other problem is that, I'm a pool guy and jacuzzi guy. He goes, stay out of there.
Really?
Wow.
So
How long?
I don't know, dude. I don't know. It feels like
When's the follow-up?
this gonna follow up.
Yeah.
Next time we
weekend.
golf. No, but
Want to hit the
he'll-
bathroom, doc?
but I will say he'll always keep me up. Hey, how you feeling? Or whatever. I talk to him. So, but man, and then everybody in the house want to be medical professionals.
That is
So
how your
she's
house
like,
works.
she says, "Come on over here. Let's get that bandage changed." I'm like, it's 6:15 in the morning. I got to go to work. Right? Like,
Yikes.
Do it now or it's not going to happen.
exactly. So I'm like, this is like, oh my goodness. So
Wow.
that was my Saturday and Sunday. And he said, she goes, "You want to take something for it?" I'm like, no, it's not uncomfortable. You don't take nothing for uncomfortable. It's more uncomfortable than it's painful. But I got to tell you, just imagine I'm sitting on a golf ball.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Wow. That's something. All right.
uh,
We'll take a quick break. When we come back, we'll give you what happened this weekend in the whole Miami Heat, Damian Lillard saga.
please forget that. Let's give a shout out to Orlando Robinson, who's scoring on these kids like he's a grown up.
It was amazing. It was an amazing performance. We'll get to that coming up next. Knock, knock. Who's there? Big Spoon!
The MLB All Star break is underway, and 2 Marlins are in Seattle to take part. We'll give you updates. We're still working our sources to get the latest on Damian Lillard coming to the Heat. When news breaks, we'll have it for you. We're just weeks away from the Dolphins training camp, and the Canes are not that far away from starting either. Updates here. Tomorrow, Inter Miami faces DC United. Listen to the game here, beginning with the pregame show at 7. Monday, July 10th, in steamy South Florida. On AM 560 Sports, WQAM, FM 99.9 HD2, and always live on the free Odyssey app. Download it today and check out the Rewind feature to listen to all of our shows on demand.
Men, are you suffering
All right. Welcome back. It's Tobin and Leroy here with you on 560 WQAM. You guys can watch us, Miami 560 WQAM. How was your weekend, Marcos? Anything goosey's inducing? How's the baby?
Baby is great, healthy. Got his shots a couple days ago.
That's never fun.
That is never fun, but I'm not gonna lie, he took it like a champ. Seems like he's bothered by other things, like if it's like a little too cold when they strip him naked for the weigh-in.
That's not fun.
He's like, I don't like this. But a needle to the leg, he ate it like a champ.
Good.
So give him credit for that.
All right. Well done. You're raising a tough one.
I want him to be tough. That's one of the things that I want him to be.
Important for you?
Yeah, so sometimes I just push him over. Yeah. I gotta let him know.
Listen, the world's not easy. It's a very scary place.
Exactly.
You gotta raise them up right.
For sure.
All right. So the Heat, they had a little summer league action, beat the Celtics. What else is new? The Heat beat the Celtics.
Yeah.
And they trailed for most of that game.
Yep, they did. And then Orlando Robinson said, enough. Enough is enough.
You know what I realized? And I think a lot of people should take note of this. Every player that has either got signed to a two-way after Summer League, after their first year, and then ends up going to Skyforce or come into Miami and develop and work with the coaches. That next year, when they go back to that Summer League, they look like they're in a league above everybody else.
They do.
Every time we've done this is not Orlando Robinson's not the first time we've done this.
No.
And so from that standpoint, it's something to be said about what this organization does to young talent as far as developing talent. Because nobody else is doing it like that. Nobody.
It's it really has been impressive. This was Caron Butler, who is the head coach of the Summer League team right now, and said he was proud of Orlando Robinson's performance.
Hey, it's amazing. This is the things that we talked about throughout the course of the season. Just getting prepared for this moment so he can be prepared to have a excellent performance on this stage. And, sometimes it works out for a lot of guys. Sometimes it doesn't, but he was just ready. He was prepared. Talked to him last night. He was in a great space. He was visualizing the game, what he wanted to do defensively. I challenged him, leadership on all levels. I wanted to hear his voice, not just on the offensive end, but defensive end. And he took that challenge and bam, said whispered a few sweet nothings in his ear as well. And he was ready for this moment.
Yeah, Bam was there. Thomas Bryant was there, their new center. He was sitting courtside with Eric Spoelstra. That was cool. I like when they went to Spo and they had Andy Ellisberg next to each other. It looked like they were up to something. Looked like we're up. Like
looked like moves in Vegas. Dude,
let me tell you something right now. I don't know if you guys saw this, but did you see this picture? Because it was, he had the contingency there of Brad Stevens and all them, and you see this picture of Tatum and Spo chumming it up. That has to make the Celtics nervous.
Wow.
It just does. I'm sorry. Like, I don't know.
Anytime he get involved with something,
Brad Stevens has to look at you and goes, oh no.
No, look. Is he saying, you know what you got to do? Make a stink.
Listen. It worked out for Dame. Listen, well, what he says is like, look, once Dame and Jimmy are done, they ride off into the sunset. Because what is Tatum? He's like 19.
Something like that.
Yeah. So once his his first contract's up, then after Jimmy and Dame retire, Bam and Tatum reunite down here in like 6 years.
Got it all planned out.
Got it all planned out with Luka, of course.
Can we do task at hand?
Task at hand, of course. Task at hand.
You're not doing it though.
The report was from Chris Haynes, who was doing the game, who of course is very intuitive. His report was there have yet to be substantial talks between the Blazers and the Heat. Now everybody is in Las Vegas. Obviously, it's kind of like it's kind of like an NBA convention almost.
How many games do they play in this summer?
6.
Okay, so they're there for like a week and a half.
Yeah.
Okay, so because the Heat play today, what time do they play tonight?
6:30.
6:30. Okay.
6:30. Playing the Suns.
Okay.
And so like that's 3:30 local time. One thing that's great about summer league games, there's like no halftime and they're only 10-minute quarters. These games go fast.
Oh, nice.
They're done
because they play 5 a day.
Yeah, there's like they're done.
Oh, that's right.
So it's I would say they'll be done by like, say 5 o'clock, game's over, 5:30. And then, you know, Spo, he can go with Cronin. They play a little, you know, play a little poker. What do you think? They get some pie gal? What do you think they, you know, like whatever. That's Leroy's game of choice.
Yeah.
Pie gal.
Remember, we were monitoring Andy Ellisberg last year, who he was having lunch with at the
Right.
buffet.
Right.
We're always watching.
Yeah, supposedly some Heat fan like tracked him down having lunch with Sean Marks.
Yep.
And we thought that they were going to get the Kevin Durant deal done. That never happened.
You know, they're all friends, right? We
like
always seem to like forget about that.
I don't think Cronin's friends with anybody right now. I think Cronin is sitting here. He's nervous. He's got Scoot Henderson. We should mention Jović got banged up, but it sounds like Jović is going to play tonight. Yeah, now, if Jović doesn't play, my antenna are going to go up because Karan said yesterday. This was Karan's update on the health situation of Jović, and Jaime Jaquez is also banged up. He did not play in the last game. It doesn't sound like he's as close to playing as Jović is.
You know what? I think it's unfortunate to, you know, be able to miss games because of injuries and little tweaks and things like that. But I also thought Nikola did a great job of, you know, just willing it the last game and got some free throws in today. He told me he felt extremely fine and he's looking forward to competition tomorrow. So we're just looking forward to having him out there.
Jaime looks a little more questionable, a little less likely.
Yeah, he shot some free throws off to the side. I'm going to talk to the staff shortly when we get back.
Menu 631 says Triple J got that banged up. Yeah, he ran into like some dude just crunched him when they were playing. He got sandwiched and his shoulder got pretty banged up, I guess, because he played terrible in that game. So he was trying to get through it, and then like they just ended up stopped. That was in Sacramento actually,
right?
And he ended up not finishing that game.
I would say part of and a lot of people don't understand this. Part of being a pro is so much different than anything else, is being able to identify these issues and trying to play through them, right? It becomes a part of, you know, the game, everything. And so, you know, early on, you might not really realize what you can or can't play with. And it's a hit or miss thing. You try. So I appreciate the fact that he tried. A lot of guys, they get hurt and they're out.
Yep.
You know, but you try to fight through it. You kind of realize what you can and can't do, and then you try to just work around that.
Jović was another one because he had a good first half, and then like you could just you didn't know, but you could notice on the broadcast he was laboring. I was like, is he tired? Like he doesn't look himself because dude, Jović has been getting this ball. He's been getting them rebounds
and going
right down the court. I love it. I mean, it's impossible not to love what you're seeing from Nikola. He just looks like that.
My guy.
So far. He looks like the 3-point shots going. But even with Orlando Robinson, like Orlando Robinson didn't start off great in this game. And it was really Jović trying to get his guy open. Like he was just so focused on trying to get him easy shots in the paint, trying to get him good looks. And that kind of got the ball rolling for him a little bit. But it was cool hearing Caron Butler talk about Jović because he was like, look, this dude is he's carrying himself like he's one of the best guys out here at Summer League.
Right.
In particular, it's more a mindset thing than anything. He's in a good space right now where he believes that he is that guy. You know, everybody always say him, and all the guys say him or himmy and all that stuff, but like he really feels like he's one of the best players, if not the best player here. So it's a platform and a stage for him to elevate and do those things. And most importantly, everybody in that locker room, you know, just rally around his gifts and his ability.
Yeah, he's looked awesome. And then the other thing that's been cool about him, parade to the free throw line. That guy's getting to the free throw line like crazy. Like he's being aggressive. He's
being aggressive. Yeah,
he's being super aggressive. He's setting his teammates up. I mean, like, you know, and he's to hear that, like you said, like you have that year with the Heat, but then you go to the summer and you carry yourself with like, you know, this air of confidence. I want to let go a little sweetener. I you know, I don't know. I love him. Maybe tough. I don't know if you know what, we may have to tell Cronin he's off the table. That may have to be. I'm sorry.
Look, the offer goes down every second. That goes
every
by.
time it goes down. Like,
are you kidding me?
What?
He's taking forever.
I've been saying this forever, and you're like,
yeah, but you
no,
like you're saying that, but I don't believe you. You know, you're like, because I don't believe that you wouldn't give up Jović for Dame. I believe you would. If push came to shove.
I just
But
think
the more I see him, the more I'm like, I don't know.
If you believe that professional sports is cyclical, look around the league and look at the skill set that these Euro guys are coming over and playing with. And you have a guy like that. I mean, I'm not saying he's going to be Joker or Luka,
Might be
but
better.
you can't tell me he's not going to be. And how's that? How would that fit in?
Well, no, it seems like he would fit in perfect.
Okay, so why don't you want to stick it out with him?
No, it's not that I don't want to. It's just I want Damian Lillard. I want him. Dame Dollar, baby. But then again, Jović,
sweetener.
just turned 20. He's got that stroke now.
Yeah, and he's got that European experience. He's
been playing with grown ass men.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Like, I get it. You think he's 19, he need to develop, but what he been playing? He played against men longer than Jaquez.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. But the thing is that, they thought that he needed development too. Like, they basically, I know he dealt with injury too. He had a back injury, but he physically, it's very noticeable, Leroy, how much more physicality he's playing with this summer than he was last summer.
Yeah.
It's
a different style of basketball, but still that skill set has proven over the last few years it works really well in the NBA. I'm not sure that I don't want to kick the tires on that a little bit longer.
Stunton Steve says Leroy would rather have the mystery box than the boat.
You're an idiot. Stunton Steve.
It's a 6'11" mystery box.
I
though.
do love a good mystery box. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Especially if you just like,
of course, you like game shows.
Game shows.
Yeah, for sure. By the way, July 27th, best damn game show. Come to Miami, bro.
Take a quick break. Back with more after this.
Hey, what is
Tua. It's our Tua.
Tua.
Tua, Tua, Tua. Tua, Tua, Tua. Can go to hell. Tua Tagovailoa. Dolphins quarterback.
Daddy loves you guys.
Our Tua with Tobin and Leroy.
Check the history of food.
Hour two of the program, ladies and gentlemen. Tobin and Leroy here with you on 560 WQAM. We're just talking a little UFC during the break. Great card this weekend. Great card.
Whoa,
this
wasn't it
weekend.
a record-setting card?
What do you mean?
I think it was.
Oh, like finishes, right?
Yeah,
like first round finishes or
first
something like that. I
round.
remember John Anik saying something like that.
Yeah, it was like 4 first-round finishes, and that's the most ever on one card.
It was an awesome card. It really,
So was it a lot of spacing because it was a 4?
Oh yeah.
not in the pay-per-view. The pay-per-view, they kind of just keep it rolling.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Pay-per-view
because it
comes
starts at midnight.
But they they did have time to kill because Robbie Lawler, which was honestly, it was hard to top. That is the best moment of the night because Robbie Lawler's career came to an end. I love Robbie Lawler. Robbie Lawler's one of my favorite fighters of all time. I mean, super entertaining. Former welterweight champion.
Yep.
Who was he? What? Like, was he in on it? Because he was just walking into Robbie's fist.
I don't know.
Like, really?
I appreciate him.
Like when
doing
you
that.
get stunned, you don't get up and run back.
It was tough. It was a tough strategy by Niko Price, but I appreciated it.
Yep.
You know, it made for a Hollywood moment because he won his last fight in 38 seconds. And so yeah, they had a lot of time to kill with that. But it was pretty goosies, dude, because like Robbie is so stoic and like just such a badass.
And he broke down a little bit.
Broke down.
Yeah.
Like when you see the toughest of tough, like start to tear up a little bit, and they show like they had this montage for him, and then they have him in the corner, and you can just see the eyes welling up. I was like, oh man.
Somebody said Stylebender ruined it.
It was very strange.
I was trying to explain this to Tobin. It's the equivalent to how can I put this? If you're from suburbia, right, and you want street cred, and then you start saying you're from an area where everybody know you ain't from.
Yeah, to give everybody the backstory on it, what happened was Dricus du Plessis won his fight against Robert Whittaker, knocked him out. Really impressive performance. Robert Whittaker is the best middleweight that's not Israel Adesanya, former champion. If you beat him, you definitely deserve to go and fight for the title. There's no doubt about that. He's been really good in his UFC career so far, but he is from South Africa, and he had made a comment, I believe something to the effect of, I'm going to be the real African middleweight champion,
which
Izzy is born in Nigeria, but he is, his training and his come up was in New Zealand.
But what you have to understand is South African and African are two different things, right? And so for him to try to use that, I think Izzy took offense to that.
He definitely did.
And like, oh, we brothers. Oh, we ain't from the same, kind of like that. If somebody were to come, into your town or to go to Liberty City and try to get street cred, and we know they're living in Weston,
Izzy
something like that. People in that area who went through that struggle are not going to appreciate that you just coming down here for a hot minute to get some street cred. And that's the thing that was the issue there, because I know people. I played with a kicker from South Africa, and he says, no, it's way different. South Africa and Africa, two different, areas, or two, like the way the world, to say you're African is not saying you're South African.
Yeah,
right.
It's basically like England.
Right. And so that, if you understand that, then you understand why somebody who went through the struggle would take offense to somebody just trying to get some credit from being there. And then him saying, I'm going to be the real African.
Yep.
Right? When he's technically not from.
I think people were like uncomfortable because Izzy just kept shouting the N-word at him.
Yeah, that I like. Again, I cringe here, and here's why. As a black man, right? I don't want you to ever get around me and think it's comfortable, because we ain't got it like that, and I'm gonna get real pissed off. So to express that, I will not use it. I don't use the word. It doesn't. Forget what it means. I have to set an example because I don't want you thinking it's okay. So that's kind of where I can understand why people were, why it was cringeworthy, right?
But he was genuinely pissed. I think he was genuinely pissed. He does not like the guy. He was
pissed because that guy came in.
And we know this about Izzy, who like held the grudge. I mean, he held the grudge against a 7-year-old.
He did go night with the 7-year-old, right? Wait, his dad was knocked out, and he did the So it's kind of a, how can I put this? It's an in-house beef that a lot of people may not understand. I kind of understand it, but not to the level that he does. So when him saying I'm gonna be the real African champion, right? That's offensive to anybody.
I would, because especially like it was a big deal. You had last year. I mean, you had Izzy, Kamaru, and Francis. And they were like talking, they're going to bring the UFC to Africa, and it was a huge deal.
Right.
Which is, it is a cool thing about the UFC. It's like you have all these guys from all over the world getting this opportunity to rep. But like, this Dricus du Plessis versus Israel Adesanya, it sounds like it's going to be a very heated buildup between both of them.
Yeah. So that's where that is. And while like I can get people feeling like I cringed a little bit too, not because of the language, but because I just don't want people to think that that's okay. And hearing somebody say it, and even when what's the name said he's black, I don't care. It's our responsibility more than anything to keep that nonsense.
Yeah,
out.
Dana was asked about it because Dana was like, "Oh, what do you?" A lot of people were taking, he was asked about the racial undertones of the thing. He goes, and Dana was just confused by it. He goes, "Well, what was racial? Like, what was?" And he goes, "Well, because of what Izzy saying."
Here's the other thing. I think a lot of times Izzy was saying it to kind of separate him from the other guy. Oh, so we the same.
Right.
We the same. We brothers. And that's where when you hear it, that's where he was getting there.
Yeah, because he's like, if you're going to claim you're African.
Right. Exactly. But he's from England, Africa, South Africa.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Our boy Bo Nickel, by the way, 1 in 40 seconds.
Ooh.
Buffalo Bo. Still pushing that nickname.
Nope,
Buffalo Bo.
Buffalo Nickel. Like a Buffalo Nickel.
What is his? It's
He doesn't have a nickname. His name is Bo Nickel. His name, I think Bo is a nickname.
Yeah,
I'm sure
Bo.
his name's not just. I don't know, what is Bo Nickel?
Bo Boom Boom Nickel.
No, man, Buffalo Nickel.
He actually his just name is Bo Nickel. I was assuming it was short for something.
Yeah,
Bo Dean Nickel.
Wow.
Wow. I mean,
that guy's
like,
badass.
You knew your kid was gonna be a man.
If we interviewed him, if you said let's give it up for Bo Dean Nickel, I could say, yeah, I could see that.
You think like all the baby names like you and your wife are going through, and the husband just goes, "That's a Bo."
Bo. Yeah, 2 letters.
2 letters.
I love that.
Wow,
pretty good.
There's no way that's his real name. I gotta find it. We gotta find out.
Well, what can be short for?
You really on your birth certificate? It says Bo.
Bo, just B-O.
Yep. Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy. And get some more headlines here brought to you by New Palmetto Ford Truck Supercenter. Why buy your truck at a car store? Palmetto Ford.
We know trucks.
So it's the All Star break. Marlins finish with a series win over the Phillies. Yesterday, you had home runs from Jesus Sanchez, Brian De La Cruz, and Dane Myers hit his first MLB home run. This kid's come up hot since having to come up to the from the minors. He's gotten off to a pretty great start. The Marlins are 53-39 going into the All Star break. Leroy really, honestly, should have had a sweep this weekend.
Yeah,
if not for our boy Puck,
Puck
serving up a
gave
meatball.
up. Oh yeah. Ebony Lemon. I think it's usually spelled Beabeau. That's down south, dude.
I've heard that too, though.
That's not up north.
Bo.
Bo is like a.
But I still don't know what it's short for. Like Bob, Robert.
No.
I think he's just Bo.
Just Bo.
Bo.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
I mean, look, he can be whatever the hell he wants.
Yeah, I
He
mean,
keeps
don't
knocking out.
he'll choke you out in a minute.
Yeah, for
It was fun. Like he's just he. I mean that poor soul who went there. And
It's like I'm gonna be all over you like a spider monkey, Chip, and that's it.
through them hands. He
Yeah.
didn't even go for the sub. I loved it.
Yeah.
And then Volkanovski. I mean,
Volk.
that dude just getting better. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
I think they revealed he's a cover athlete of UCF 5 or UFC.
He should
5.
be.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. He picked up Yair Rodriguez like a baby,
Ooh.
slammed him,
Yeah.
and then just pummeled his face like meat. Just hammered it.
So crazy.
It was.
Wasn't he injured too? Everyone kept telling me he was injured or something like that.
Who?
Volk. They said that he was injured, like going into the match. He had like a band-aid or something like
Yeah,
that.
he had something on his eye. I kept noticing that this week too. I thought it was like I didn't know if he had
Tebow
like
thing.
I don't know. I didn't know. Yeah,
Messages.
he was wearing a Band-Aid and it kind of looked like he had some swelling under there. I don't know what that was, but obviously it was enough for the commission to say he could still fight. It wasn't like impeding his vision or anything like that. Didn't matter. He was awesome.
Yeah.
He was awesome. But Robbie Lawler was
So
that
before
gave
it
me- that
before
gave
it
me
even
top
got to
goosies,
the main stuff, you were already goosies galore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Robbie Lawler thing was the best thing for me. Like he's a legend. He's a legend. He got to go in the Hall of Fame this week. You see UD gave him a shout out.
Hall of Fame and then win.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Did you have him on Tapped Out?
I did.
And
Yeah.
that's where he talked about UD, right? And then UD
He did, but then
responded?
UD had shouted him out even before that. I did the interview with him on Thursday for Tapped Out. I asked him about UD because I didn't know what their relationship was. I know that they had done some strength and conditioning, I think, training. He said that they had a mutual friend in Sioux Falls of all places.
Wow.
Sioux
Isn't that
Falls?
like North Dakota?
Yeah.
Or something like
Isn't
that?
that where the G League?
Yeah,
team
it
is?
is.
Yeah.
So him and UD have known each other for a long time. Then UD gave him this whole message, just giving him he goes, UD said, every place I go, I feel like I'm the baddest man in the room until you walk in. So
Hey,
Nice.
I've said that a lot.
yeah,
I've said you just know too.
he is.
It's always my favorite is turn on Twitter or whatever it is, and somebody messing with one of these MMA guys and get choked out.
Yep.
Like, what are you doing, dude?
Terrible idea.
Like, you had to know that you wasn't go, and all you got to say is, okay, I quit. Tap out. Nope, they fight him.
Crazy. All right, we'll take a quick break. Back after this.
Yeah.
to celebrate. No chocolate covered candy hearts.
It's for Damian Lillard.
It is. How'd you know?
This is Pat Riley just calling up.
My God, I needed to come into work today with Dame Lillard
On
as
the
a
Heat.
Miami Heat member.
It's gonna happen, man. It's gonna.
Yeah.
I feel like this is the week it's gonna happen.
All right.
I feel like doesn't it feel like this is the week it's gonna happen in Vegas?
Mm-hmm.
You know, Spo, Andy Ellisberg, there to get things done. You know, Damian Lillard is in the DR right now, though. He's not in Vegas. What we need is for Damian Lillard to show up to a Heat Summer League game.
Yeah, that'll definitely.
No big fights there this week, though. See, here's the thing: Damian Lillard would definitely be there.
He wasn't in Vegas this week?
No, he was in Dominican Republic.
Wait, so where was this card? Because I know it was International Fight Week.
It
so
was in Vegas, but it would have been. But Damian Lillard's more of a boxing guy. I don't know if he's an MMA guy.
Gotcha. Oh, big boxing.
Big box. Yeah. Well, we got Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence, 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
You know he'll be there, right?
I would imagine so.
For sure.
And they're gonna introduce him. There you have it. New Heat point guard Damian Lillard ringside.
Is he considered a point guard or a 2 guard?
Point guard.
Okay.
Yeah. I think they have, isn't there their rookie, the one who was more mature than Dame thought? Isn't he a 2 guard? You know who is? Tyler Herro.
Scoot.
New Portland Trailblazer.
Yeah. Well, listen, they don't want him, apparently.
Yeah, apparently.
Although you know what it is, Tyler Herro is doing the thing again. You notice on Instagram, summertime swole for Tyler Herro. And those arms, dude. Looking.
I don't know.
I'm just saying, dude. He's looking jacked.
Nah, I'm not sure. I saw Jović in one off season put on more weight and it looks a little bit more substantial. I don't believe that.
Well, because he got a bigger frame too. He's bigger.
Yeah, but I just don't.
He is a lot bigger. I mean, he's 6'11" versus 6'5". You know.
Don't forget.
Sweetener.
Short arms.
He is. He does have T-Rex arms.
That's
and
right.
an anger problem.
No, man, he's I think he's been training. He's down and training at the University of Miami. I'm sure he wants to know too. I'm sure Tyler wants to know where he's going to be playing this year. You know, I think it is going to be weird. We can admit though, like of all the years that he's been in the trade rumors, like you do get to a certain point. I know people will say, listen, the money makes it better. I'm sure it does, but also like how many years in a row do you want to go through that? Right? Like, I'm always in rumors. I'm always dangled. I never seem like I'm good enough, even though I'm good, but I'm never good quite enough.
It has nothing to do with being good enough, though.
Are you just saying it's an age thing?
No, I just think that you're that good that you're always going to be a part of that.
You're an asset.
Right. Listen, I would understand and I would sympathize with Tyler if he hadn't gotten his money. But they pretty much maxed him out.
Mm-hmm.
So it's something to be said about getting traded and saying somebody didn't want you by almost maxing you out.
They gave him last year. They when he was in, whatever the Durant talks were, whether they were substantial or not, who knows? But after all that stuff settled down, he immediately got his extension.
Right.
And then they started him last year.
Right.
So he did get what he wanted last year. It's not like they haven't ever tried to appease Tyler Herro.
And that's my point, is that we're sitting here making it sound like they've treated him like Boo Boo the Fool. And that's really not the case.
Who is that?
Oh, Boo Boo. Look, this is someone I found out about within the last 2 years. That is in the urban community. From time to time, they'll say, "Who do you think I am, Boo Boo the Fool?" And I'm like, "Who the hell is Boo Boo the Fool?" I have no idea who that is.
Intangibles, dude.
I had no clue either. I had no clue.
I thought it was standard.
No, it is not. Someone told me that.
So even Marcos had to look it up.
Yeah, for sure. Someone was like, "Oh, you got to be looking like Boo Boo the Fool?" And I was like, did I not know who is Boo Boo the Fool? But
all right. So yeah, so it's not like here. And maybe it's from the sport that I play. But getting disrespected and treated like you're not any good is not getting paid in my sport.
Yeah, right? I get you.
And so
that's definitely not a thing in the NBA. Like the one thing with the NBA, you can't say people don't get paid.
Right.
People are getting paid crazy money. Like, look, Desmond Bane's a nice player. Desmond Bane, did you see the money Desmond Bane got?
He got 100?
200.
What?
From who?
Who is he?
The Grizzlies.
What?
Desmond Bain, very good player.
No way, dude.
Desmond Bain.
He's not a $200 million player.
Desmond Bain's contract, 5 years, $207 million.
21 points average
that'll-
last year.
Oh, he is a good player.
That will last 2 years, and then they're going to be talking about getting him off the books. When I say Desmond Bain, you ain't saying 200 million.
I say third best Grizzly.
Right.
Third best Grizzly.
Yeah. It's Ja, Triple J, and Desmond Bain.
That's right.
You know?
That's right. Defense player of the year.
But can your third best player make $200 million?
No, that's crazy. That's ridiculous.
I don't know.
Only with the Suns, right?
Only with the Suns.
Yeah.
I guess Bam makes 163. That's his contract right now. I mean, he will make 200 his next contract.
You take Desmond Bain over Marcus Smart?
Would I take him over Marcus Smart?
that's
Probably.
it.
Yeah, I would.
Okay.
Yeah, I
take
would.
Desmond
I was
Bain
going to
over
say,
Marcus
he's
Smart?
arguably the fourth best player now. But yeah, okay. You'll take him third.
I mean, you can say Marcus Smart's more credentialed because he's been around longer. I get what you're saying. But
Here, not for nothing, and I think they're
just
both
a lot of money.
they're both knuckleheads, but you can't tell me in any given situation or a basketball game you don't trust Marcus Smart more than you trust Desmond Bain.
I don't know. Marcus Smart can make some pretty, he can make some pretty wacky decisions from time to time.
All right.
My point, but my point of it is like the money's just gotten so crazy. 200 million was a number that was crazy not too long ago. Then it was like a number reserved for the best players in the league make $200 million. And now it's like, hey, you're a nice player. You get 200. I thought it was, having to pay Tyler Herro $120 million for never making an All Star seems crazy. But that's how the money is in the NBA. It's just crazy. You got to just kind of wrap. Like there's not many contracts now where I can be like, wow, that floored me. Because the money's just so nuts in the NBA.
Right.
That's why I can't believe Gabe Vincent's agent is a sucker.
Wow,
$33 million.
Gypped him.
And to have the ball in his hand at all times, and Max Strus, a wing player,
twice the money. Wow, crazy.
You think the Lakers would
You
have
gotta
the money
fire that
too.
guy.
For sure? He
You gotta
lost out
fire
on
that
some money,
guy.
dude.
I'm
just done though.
How much money did Fred VanVleet get?
Oh no, in Houston?
Didn't Fred VanVleet get like what did he
plus they had to upcharge him to get him to go to Houston.
His contract was that's not that bad. From 2 days ago, 3-year, $130 million.
Yo, wait.
3
Dude, do you realize that's realize that's almost $50 million a year, right?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Solid.
Not that bad. Because it didn't say 200 million.
That's exactly. I didn't realize. It was
Right, you didn't realize it was like
3 years,
a year and a half.
Oh, that's rough.
That's how they get you, right?
That's a lot of money.
That is a lot of money.
Dylan Brooks too.
Dylan Brooks got 80 million. I thought didn't more people saying he was going to go to China?
Yeah,
yes.
for sure. He
Now
was
he
out of
gets
the league.
$80 million.
Oh,
Again, Gabe Vincent has to be looking at them and be like, really?
Really?
not them. It ain't their fault. I'm looking at my agent.
That's what I'm looking at. I'm like, hey, what is this?
Yeah.
I was starting in the NBA Finals last year.
Oh.
Gabe, remember how Riley? This is what what the conversation was. This is completely Pat Riley's fault because he duped that agent. And he goes to him and he goes,
He says he duped that agent.
he's like, listen, we're doing everything we can here, Mark. But I think we've got Nnamdi to 3 years, $24 million. That is outrageous. Do you know I have Pelinka on the line right now for 33?
Pelinka.
Yeah, Rob Pelinka.
Like, did the guy just not call the Rockets?
Hey, you know. By the way, he's a part of the Fab Five, right?
He is.
Yeah.
He is.
Isn't that crazy?
He is. But like, he goes, this is disrespectful, Gabe. We don't have to take the peanuts from the Heat.
Yeah.
We'll go take the peanuts from the Lakers.
Man, you think about it though, the Heat were really offering peanuts.
Oh, I mean, yeah. They're like,
come on,
Gabe, we
bro.
really wanted you.
Yeah, for sure. Here's $22 and a vending machine certificate.
Gabe Vincent. It was like, oh, we're really trying, Gabe. We're really trying. Meanwhile, he's like, no, you're not. You're trying to get Damian Lillard.
Damn, dude. Fleeced.
$33 million.
That is rough, man. Honestly,
I don't even know if I'd rather have. I don't even know if I don't know if I'd rather have Gabe than Fred VanVleet.
Samesies, dude. It really is samesies. Like he's not that much better.
You're saying they're put it this way. They're like closer to their contracts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Crazy. All right, we give out some game balls and game bums next.
This guy's a ball.
Intro makes me happy every time.
Yeah.
It really does. It really, really does. All right, everybody. It is Monday, and it is that time to hear from Leroy Horde and give out our game balls and game bums,
Yes.
Leroy. Yeah.
I got 3 game balls, believe it or not. One is Orlando Robinson. I mean, just seeing how much more developed he is than all the other guys in Summer League, it goes to show you how much work they do put in, how much the organization invests in these young players. But to see him just go out there and basically do what he wanted was fun to watch. My other one, Bo Nickel.
Yes.
Because you know we always are going to celebrate when we have a guy on.
Yep.
A nice guy.
Friend of the
Liked
show.
him. Friend of the show. And the third female is Allison Corputz. She won the U.S. Open.
Oh, I saw that. I was
And
watching a sports center.
She is from Hawaii.
Didn't Obama shout her out?
And
'Cause you went to the same school.
Michelle Wee is also from Hawaii.
Very cool.
So it was really cool. She dominated. So it got to a point where it was close for a second. And then she just pulled away. But more importantly, it's the first time a major, women's major has been played at Pebble Beach.
Oh.
So it was even more of a big deal.
You ever play there?
Yes.
Pretty?
I did. It's like
Heaven.
there's only a handful of places that I've gone, and I'm like, I do not belong here. Right?
Because it's too hard or because it's too beautiful?
Just the whole area. Dude, I outkicked my coverage playing golf there.
Wow.
It is the whole
How did you
area.
get there? Like, was it an NFL thing? Was it a rich guy? I don't know. What your connections are very, all over the place.
I'll tell you during the break.
Okay, fair enough.
So it was really, really cool to see the women also play for the largest purse ever in women's golf. The winner got $2 million, which is unheard of for that sport. So good for them. My own no.
Game bum.
My game bum. Was it Puck?
AJ Puck.
AJ Puck. You've been good all year, dude.
Been shaky last couple times.
Listen.
Life, such as life as a closer.
Here's the deal. I was already starting to feel the results of the other night based on your last.
Mm-hmm.
And so it was coming.
Yep.
But, of all the good things that have happened this weekend, right? Somebody got to get the game bum.
Yeah.
And I'm going to give it to him, a blown save, which is hard
Crosses the
because
sweep.
they're not going to, like, every closer's going to give up. And so I feel bad about it. But of all the things that happened in South Florida, of all the things that happened in sports, of all the things that went on in my TV experience, got to tell you, that's the worst, which is probably not that bad this weekend.
There you go. Game balls and game bum. You got anybody, Marcos, you want to give a game bum to? Or a game ball to?
Leroy's bum gets my game bum.
Bum.
I'm sorry.
That's the point.
All right. What are we doing? Too soon. What are we doing? I told you that story.
I feel still, yes.
I didn't need my butt to be a punchline.
Then we needed, of course, we got that out of you in segment 2. And then Leroy's in so much pain right now because, I saw him he laid face down. I genuinely, Marcos, I was like, hey, do you want me to set up the couch so you could do the show face down the rest of the way? Because we can do that.
No.
We can do it.
No.
We can just do it from the massage table. Tomorrow we'll set up the microphone and then
we'll just put the boom down. This way Leroy can be comfortable. He's not sitting on his cheeks.
Really nice.
All right. We have an update. Shout out to Schmeeth and Schmolnick and Alex in the chat for the tip.
Schmeethan has sources, dude.
Schmeethan's Schmeethan, whatever he does, he's always got 2 screens going because he's usually the one who's letting us know stuff on Twitter. Joe Cronin according to Sean Hyken, I believe he covers the Blazers for the Rose Garden Report. He says Joe Cronin is expected to speak to reporters in Las Vegas today for the first time since Damian Lillard's trade request.
Wow.
Now, this is going to be interesting because I feel like this is going to be Cronin lashing out. Okay.
Oh,
this is his Hail Mary, his last efforts to really, put it out there and, let it be known. Cronin's going to be there. He goes, we want to do right by Dame, but in the same time, we got to do what's right for the Blazers. I
When
know.
you say that, no, you're trying to save face.
That's what he's going to do.
You're trying
today.
to save face and not get run over.
But for me, listen, he's going to get a lot of -1s for lashing out at me today, from me today. That's what's going to go down.
-1
That's going to happen.
All right.
Bum.
for lashing out.
Exactly. Mo Samba says more BS from Cronin. I agree.
Yeah, I was going to say
he's a BS artist. We can say that.
Any chance he doesn't address it, like he just pretends,
like he only wants to talk Scoot Henderson.
Yeah, he's like, oh, the summer league, huh? Everyone's like, all right, dude,
come on. It's such a thing. Like, it's such a thing that it's like you can't ignore it. No, I think he's obviously going to say, I think they're going to say, we are working. It is going to be interesting though. Like, what is he going to say? And I guess in response to the agent, because the agent was on the record last week. Aaron Goodwin was telling everybody, like, look, he wants to go to Miami. I don't know what to tell you. Like, in one way or another, I want them to meet. I want him to go to Miami. He's just been. This has not been a skate around the topic. They're all going to say what they all know what he wants. I think the thing from our standpoint that's going to be interesting, and I don't know if like Miami reporters are going to go to this. I imagine now they can because everybody's in the same place. Will he? I want to know if he's planning specifically on meeting with the Miami Heat, or have they? That's going to be an interesting thing to know. And will he say?
I mean, he's there, right?
It almost would be like not doing your job if he didn't meet with the Miami Heat. Like if he just like Andy just keeps passing him and he's just like, I'm going to the blackjack table, Andy, a little bit later. All right, huh?
Okay, I'll catch you next time.
I'll go play blackjack. We can talk about it there. No, not now. I don't like to mix business with pleasure,
Wow, so he's always gonna come up with an excuse. I got tickets to Blue Man. I can't do it.
What the hell is wrong?
Andy, listen, he goes, I really would love to go. Unfortunately, I'm going to Cirque.
Oh yeah,
can't miss Cirque, dude.
Can't miss that, dude.
You gotta go to Cirque.
These tickets were hard to get.
Yeah, you have to.
What if he walks by him? He's like, "Watch out, Wembanyama's around. I don't want anyone to get hurt," and he just hides in the shadows.
I feel like Wembanyama strictly had a bad first summer league game just because of Britney Spears. I felt like she cursed him.
I think so too,
because he looked good yesterday. He looked really good yesterday, but that first game, whoo,
I mean,
stunk up the joint.
Could you think that? I mean, maybe he was a little nervous.
Yeah, I think he was nervous, but I also think he was mad about Brit. Yep. That definitely. How does that not have you shaking? You have a national scandal on your hands. Because here's the thing: 19-year-olds love the social media. There's no way he's not getting just bombarded on social media by all these Britney Spears fans who hate his guts.
Yeah, for sure.
Even though he didn't do the slapping,
it's true.
That's what I'm saying. He's answering more questions. We don't even know who the guy is that actually.
It was the Spurs head of security, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think the video was released and. No one was even looking, obviously it wasn't, it's unfortunate what happens, but it's not like it was a purpose attack, but tell that to the Britney fans.
Well, here's the thing. I will say, as an aside for Britney, if it is true, as according to the reports that she was speaking with a British accent, why would you know it was Britney Spears?
Yeah, why did she do that? I still don't know why.
Didn't Madonna do that? Like she picked up a British accent at one point in her life?
I thought she was British. I was young. I saw her. I didn't realize she wasn't British. And now I'm still confused.
Detroit.
Yeah.
Like
when even close.
So like is Britney going through that like whole, let me just try an accent. Because only a rock star can do that, yeah.
Oh yeah.
You can't just be
my favorite commercial. Stop calling people rock star. And then at the end they go, I'm Oswald. I wonder how many hours it took him to say that. Because
I'm just trying to figure out, like, Britney Spears walking through the casino talking like this.
You would have loved that. You would have been all in.
Britney Spears, if I ever got the opportunity to interview Britney Spears, but she only gets to do it in British accent, I'd take it.
Wow. I Googled Britney Spears British and immediately it autofill to 2008. Has she done this before? Is this something
I don't know.
She periodically is British?
Listen, when you have been that famous for that long,
you gotta try new things, baby.
you gotta, you know?
There's like a whole thread of like how the timeline of Britney Spears using a British accent.
Where in Louisiana is she from?
England.
What's that look for?
Sticks.
The sticks?
Yeah.
Wow.
She's from a small part of Louisiana. Like if
It's not like, because
where's her? Look, pull up where she's from. You probably would never heard of it.
Britney Spears from. She is from Macomb.
Oh, she was
Missouri?
born in Macomb, Mississippi.
Oh, Mississippi.
Grew up in Kentwood, Louisiana.
Right.
Kentwood.
I'm from Louisiana and I haven't heard this.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, let's look up population.
Yeah, I gotta find out.
1700.
Kentwood,
Could be 17 for all we know.
Louisiana.
Kentwood,
With a
Louisiana.
population, according to the 2021 census, of 2,200 people.
Yeah.
What?
Told you. That's Louisiana. So that's why I made you go look. And they probably have one of their emergency waters filled up with home of Britney Spears. Like they do for Randy Moss.
Wow. Do they have any other famous people? Notable people from Kentwood. Let's see.
Britney Spears, that's it.
There has to be. There's not even that many people from Kentwood.
Britney Spears.
Her sister.
Jamie Lynn Spears.
That's it. Dude, you don't get more than one.
I mean, there was a wide receiver who had a former National League receiver, Mike Jackson.
Oh, okay. Mike Jackson, huh?
Yep. I'll play with the Browns. Did you play with him?
Oh,
Michael Jackson is from there?
Michael Jackson.
Yeah, I did.
He's from
You said
Kentwood.
Mike Jackson.
Well,
He's no longer with us.
He isn't?
Oh.
Yeah, he got killed. Remember?
Oh no.
You know who Michael Jackson is? The guy I told you I cleaned out on the sideline on a penny pick.
Oh, that
yes. I didn't know he was from there.
He's from Kentwood.
Kentwood.
Well, it said, I guess he went to Kentwood High.
Yeah.
He was born in.
Coming on strong.
What the hell sound is that?
Let me see.
Tangipahoa?
Oh, yeah.
Tangipahoa, Louisiana.
Tangipahoa.
Yeah. Yeah. That's him.
How about that?
Yep.
So how close is that to England?
Mike Jackson.
It did on his when I went here, it said Mike Jackson. So I assume when you go by Mike, I thought,
tell you, as long as I knew him, nobody called him Mike.
I understand why you want to go by, like, going by Michael Jackson can be tough.
Why?
Tell you what, though.
Because you're not the most
Chris
famous.
Berman used to go, and as a touchdown, I'm like, he used to do it all the time.
He did.
Yes.
That's why Berman was the best.
Yes.
That's true. 6th round of the 91 draft.
Yep.
46 touchdowns in his career, though.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
good.
Pretty good.
No,
my friend.
I cleaned him out one time on the sideline.
Yikes, dude.
Accident, man. Bullets were flying. I like
What?
Vinny threw a pick.
So you
somebody
tackled your
yelled
own
my
guy?
no, somebody yelled my name because that's when the defense come and clean you out.
Yeah.
And I saw a shadow on the right side, right by the sideline, so I'll hit it.
J-Fix saying that people were mad that he hadn't addressed it. They were going off on TikTok. He did address it, though. He was asked about it. He didn't know that
What?
it was Britney Spears.
He did. He addressed it. He said they told him to keep moving. He didn't know who grabbed his arm. There's no video of him turning around and stopping and looking. And
I
going,
just think I think the underrated thing to this is if she was shouting in a British accent.
Yeah,
This is America, love.
Tempting to find out what's up with this.
that is the most amusing thing of this whole thing that you find out.
Yeah.
Right?
Get it.
Like,
The
wait.
guy's like,
you're from. Wait.
this guy Carl is
Wait.
getting interviewed by TMZ, and they're like, and what else was going on, Carl? Well, the strange thing is, guys, she was speaking in a British accent.
Which is amazing because she's from a town in Louisiana with 2,200 people. And I'm going to tell you right now, if Britney Spears walked up to me and started talking an English accent, I'm laughing because I know where she's from.
Take a break. Back after this. Welcome back. Tobin and Leroy here with you. Leroy, we got a weather update from the Demesman and Dover Law Firm, your accidentattorneys.com. Free consultations 24/7. Call them at 866-954-MORE.
All right.
Oh, man, you don't have to get up to the window, Plex.
Look what you're making him do. Look what you're making him do.
All right. Let's do. We got a little stiff breeze out there at 10 to 15 today.
Oh, nice.
Winds are coming out of the west. And I'm going to guess it's 93, 94 degrees, which is just ridiculous for not even barely 12 o'clock. And we got a couple of clouds in the sky, but just it's summer, so it'll build and
there
get
you
to
go.
that point where it's going to rain this evening.
All right, there you go. He's a golfer, ladies and gentlemen. How do you do, Marcos?
It is indeed 91 degrees. You said wind 10 to 15. They got it at around 10 miles per hour right about now.
Right about now.
And it's hot.
That's how Britney Spears used to speak. There, right about now. And now she talks like this, love. All right, I'll give you some headlines brought to you by New Palmetto Ford Truck Supercenter. Why buy your truck at a car store? Palmetto Ford.
We know truck.
We got home run derby tonight.
Interested?
Yeah, I'll peruse. I'm gonna be more interested probably in
When's the
summer league, to
weekend?
be honest with you. 6:30.
My fancy is tickled.
Yeah, I'll be more into because I want to see. First of all, I want to know if Jović is playing or not. I don't know if you risk it. I don't know, but he apparently told Caron Butler, he goes, "I'm playing tomorrow." So Jovi's got the itch. He wants to go out there. He's like, I think he's got a lot of confidence going right now. 3-point shots going good. Orlando Robinson, kicking ass. What do you think about new intangibles, Drew Peterson? New dunks. Duncan Robinson's out there, by the way. He's in Las Vegas.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, there was a cool photo. Zoe put out a photo of I think he was working out with Bam, and Duncan Robinson was there. Not wearing Heat gear though. He was the only one not wearing Heat gear. So some people were like, "What does that mean? Why?"
Some people, you mean you?
Well, it
my
was just
God.
it was very noticeable, Leroy. Like, what do I make of a photo where Zoe and the crew, they all got Heat gear on, but Dunks, no Heat gear. Now, you could look at this photo very easily and you could say to yourself, well, obviously Tobin, he just got done golfing. Quite obviously.
Wow.
But also, and maybe, he's sending a message. Sending a message. Let's see if I get this photo for you here.
You know what sucks? I'm ordering our lunch, right?
Yep.
I do everything.
Yep.
Place order. The max length of special instructions is 128. Got it. I don't even know where I did it.
There we go. What do you think of that?
Idiots.
What do you think of that, Leroy?
What?
No Heat gear for Dunks.
Who's that on the left? Zaslow?
Okay.
I don't know who that is. To be honest
Technically,
with you.
Bam's not wearing Heat gear, is he? Or is that just a black long sleeve?
He's got Heat shorts on. You can see the NBA logo.
Gotcha.
Right next to Zoe. Zoe's still a moose, dude.
Man, speaking of Duncan Robinson, I'm trying to find the photo now. Did you see the photo of Justin Bean by any chance?
Dude, I did. I was very freaked out by that photo you sent me.
Wow, dude.
They're trying to clone our intangibles.
Justin Bean. Is that that is Duncan Robinson?
That photo looks exactly like Duncan Robinson. I saw this Bean in the game, though. He doesn't look like Duncan Robinson.
Oh, okay. It's just a photo.
The photo just makes him look exactly like Duncan Robinson. Yeah. But no, Bean, which, I mean, could you get more of a Boston name than that? Oh, yeah. I love this guy. Bean, sign him up. I'm glad we got rid of Marcus Smart for Bean. That's a great move by Brad Stevens. I got to tell you, dude, the Boston media with this whole Damian Lillard thing, like the NBA media, it's almost like a mafia, right? And it's infiltrated by Sully and Merce. It really is. And it's Bill Simmons' fault, right? It really is. Like this guy with his stupid ringer, you know, he is warped the minds of people to go up against Damian Lillard. And the only reason is he's lashing out. He's lashing out because Damian Lillard doesn't want to play in Boston.
Why are they not shocked, though?
I don't know.
Like, it's amazing to me. Everybody seems to know what goes on in Boston besides Bostonians.
Their whole little crew there, him and Russillo and Kevin O'Connor, like the whole lot of them are out here and they're all just, why does Dame get to do what he wants to do? I don't know, because everybody in the history of stars gets to do what they want to do. And we're drawing the line at Damian Lillard, one of the most A-plus dudes. And now Simmons is lashing out today because I saw this this clip put out by Drew Starr, who, again, I cannot recommend enough following on Twitter right now if you want all of your Damian Lillard updates. But he was lashing out because he goes, where were all these Heat fans when Dwayne Wade got lowballed? And I'm like, pissed because Dwayne Wade left? That's where we were. What are you talking about? Like, this guy is just bringing up bad stuff in Heat history because he's lashing out because Damian Lillard doesn't want to play for his poor Boston Celtics. Yeah, and I keep hearing these people, well, if Jaylen Brown is on the table, that's obviously better. He's not on the table. If. But I keep getting these scenarios thrown. What about Utah? What about this team? Well, he wouldn't go. But because it's Miami, everybody is freaking out on one of the nicest dudes in the league. Well, it's really unbecoming of Dame to do this after they gave him 2 more years last year. Yeah, you mean hold on. You mean they gave him that extension after the scathing piece in the New York Times that said that the ownerships weren't taking his calls and were embarrassed by that, and then they gave him some money to make it look good? That all of a sudden, and like, people out here wouldn't be doing the same thing, even if Damian Lillard only had 1 year left on his contract. If he said only Miami, you still would be doing the same thing. You guys act like they did him some kind of a favor by giving him money. Any team on the planet would have given Damian Lillard that money. Do you see the money that's getting thrown around this league? Van Vliet, I mean, Jesus, he could nearly buy his own NBA franchise.
Pretty much.
Like, get out of here with this. I'm so sick. Oh, you guys, when Dwayne Wade got pissed, dude. We were pissed. And we're lucky that Dwayne Wade did us the favor by sending us Jimmy Butler.
Or coming back.
Love him.
That's what kind of a guy he is.
What a great guy.
What a great guy. What a great guy. But like, it's not even a comparable situation. D Wade, the guy won right out of the bat. Right out of the shoe of his career. He was in his rookie deal and won a championship.
Ooh, say it again.
Came out, won a championship on his rookie deal. Damian Lillard's trying to win a championship. Yep. He's got a boob of a general manager who told him, I'm going to use that pick to put stuff around you. And then he drafted his replacement.
Pretty much.
What are we talking about? Why are you guys acting like Damian Lillard is holding the Blazers hostage?
But they're not. Like, everybody knows the real deal. So, like, why you? I don't
because
know.
this boss. Because this is
Who
the thing.
cares?
They seep in there. Bill Simmons. And by the way, almost ruined my UFC experience, by the way. Don't put him on television again.
Wow.
He's not a celebrity, okay? Don't put him on TV. You keep showing me, like, Joanna Jędrzejczyk. That is a celebrity, okay?
Who?
You show me Cowboy Cerrone.
Oh, yeah.
That's who you show me. Bill Simmons. I don't care that he's there watching the fights.
That's rough. I can imagine. That'll definitely.
It's too bloody. Will Chamberlain. I just imagine he ends all of his statements with an old-time basketball player. Bob Cousy.
What? You're not normal. Like, what are you like?
The Celtics fan.
But here's
we got a Celtics fan here who's saying Jimmy J says the Celtics are the title. Yeah, they're always the title favorites. I mean, I don't even know why you guys even want Damian Lillard. You're always the title favorites. Nobody loves you guys more than the odds makers. You gave the Heat a 3% chance to kick your ass. By the way, I know, Jimmy, I know that you're nervous there, dude, because you saw Tatum schmoozing with Spo.
Oh, yeah.
It'll come, dude. He'll leave too.
Pretty friendly.
He'll leave too. Best friends with Bam.
Ask him if he would Boston be better off if they had all white guys?
Maybe.
Really?
In their mind.
All intangibles?
I like this team. You got Luke Kennard. You got Peyton Pritchard. You got Bean. I love Bean. Bean showed me something.
Cody Zeller's available.
Oh, that guy, because he brings intangibles.
Porzingis now they have.
Oh, yeah.
It's different. Is Cody Zeller? No, Cody Zeller's
on the Pelicans.
He's on the Pelicans now.
Oh.
Yeah, he signed a deal with the Pelicans.
Real quick.
But I just think that's funny. Like, oh, Damian Lillard, what he's doing is so bad to the Blazers organization. They lied to him. They lied. Why are we mad at the organization?
Nobody's mad at the organization. They just don't want to. Here's where society is. They feel like anytime a company or an ownership group or a franchise or an organization makes a move to get rid of a player or dumb contract, it's a savvy, move. Anytime a player does the same thing, they feel totally different. And this is all basically Dame is doing, is that, wait a minute, I shouldn't be required to be around here for 3 more years while you rebuild. I might not have 3 years.
But like, why are we acting like he's the one who did? Let's say you think a trade request to just the Heat's a bad thing. Why are we acting like he wasn't lied to?
Right.
He said we're going to use that pick for Dame. We're going to
why?
use to build around Dame.
Because we don't have access to Cronin. We have access to Dame Dollar. And so all the comments and whatever are always directed at the player, because I tell you, before this Dame Lillard nonsense, you didn't even know who Cronin was.
I still don't know who Cronin is, except I know that he is a liar. That's what I know about him.
So that's the problem. All these people that want the power to have the money, the power to be the owners, the power to be the GM, hide in the forefront and push the players up front to deal with all this nonsense. So it'll be interesting what he has to say. Because first of all, the first thing he should do is apologize for coming out and lying about that meeting.
Yeah, for saying it's all good. And he's going to lie again today because he's a liar. You hear me, Cronin? You're a liar. And you're not getting Jović. Yeah. And you're not getting Jović. I took him off the table.
Nice.
Oh, so you agree with me?
Who's still on the table at this point?
So you agree with me?
Oh.
I've been agreeing with you on that.
No, you haven't.
Sure.
No, you haven't. Dude, you've been offering up Jović like sprinkles.
No, that's not true.
You
The Serbian assassin?
Marcos, -1.
Hikula?
-1.
-1.
That's my guy.
We're not going back and forth. We're not going back and forth with this. You're lying.
Who's giving you more Nikola Jović coverage than me? I'm the one who told you that he was learning Caron Butler's move all year.
Oh, the secret move.
I'm the Jović guy.
You're the worst. No, you're not the Jović guy. You're the worst.
Why?
You know.
That's my guy.
You know why. Like, you see, everybody was saying, are we still on this? This is why I have to harp on things. I have to do this because this dude is going to weasel out of stuff that he said less than 48 hours ago.
I'm not weaseling out of anything. I just took him off the table.
For why? The same reasons why I said
No,
I
I
never
took him off the table
because
I took him off the table because Cronin doesn't deserve him.
I was saying this all last week.
He can have Jaquez.
I was saying no.
Yikes.
What?
Wow, man.
You just moved it down.
Well, best ability is availability, Let's go.
Also, like technically for 30 days or so, he can't have Hawkins.
No, he can't because he didn't sign.
No, he has signed.
Oh, he signed.
Oh, CJ. Love CJ, dude.
The old are you talking about the old All-Star
Yeah, right
game?
now they're showing the All Star game from what is this, 2001?
I saw, it was 2001. I saw Randy Johnson on the mound.
I know that Mariners team was stacked.
Remember when he threw it behind Kruk
Yeah, I do.
as a joke because they were friends?
Mike Hampton. That guy made way too much money.
He might be the smallest
He was an
closer ever, right?
He was an OG fat cat.
No, really?
Oh,
Did
dude.
he
When
break the
Mike
record for
What?
saves?
Mike Hampton?
Oh no, who's the other guy? The swole guy.
Thinking of Billy Wagner?
No. All-time leader in saves, dude.
Trevor Hoffman.
Oh my gosh. Mike Hampton was getting $121 million contracts in 2000.
Yeah, he was an OG fat cat.
It was
dude.
the largest contract in baseball history at the time. Mike Hampton.
Yup.
Yikes.
He's tiny too.
He is tiny. Soft tossing little lefty.
Oh, a wild throw in the All-Star game. 2000. Spoiler alert.
Oh, it got to be Knobloch, right? Knobloch could throw to first base from second base. It was hard to watch.
Who the hell was that?
Clark Kent.
Oh, Jeff Kent.
Jeff Clint.
Jeff Kent.
Oh, not Clark Kent.
Jeff Kent, who
got gifted an MVP that should have gone to Barry Bonds.
Mm-hmm.
And him and Barry almost fight all the time.
Yeah, they hate each other.
You know how they say sometimes like when the Knicks are good, basketball's better kind of thing.
Yeah.
I feel like when the Marlins are good, I enjoy baseball more.
It is nice to have a good baseball team.
Really is different, man.
Oh, one of the Giambi brothers.
The good one.
The good one.
Rough.
Take a quick break. Back after this.
The MLB All Star break is under.
A little more beautiful than a song called Bad Liar.
Liar!
It's going to come out. Liar!
Oh. Dude,
All right, dude.
do I need to put one of them cushions?
Oh, one of those BBL pillows?
Is that what that is?
Yeah, man.
That's not what it's
Yeah,
called.
dude, the BBL pillow.
Yeah, Mike Hampton. We were talking to Mike Hampton because we were just talking Mike Hampton today for some reason.
No, because I saw him he's pitching
Mhm.
an All-Star game, and you said he was a fat bum.
He was. Oh, it was known though. Mike Hampton. This is right. I forgot about this with Mike Hampton. Mike Hampton, he could swing it. He was a good hitting
really?
pitcher.
Nice.
Good hitting pitcher. But no, he did.
Ah.
He went to the Colorado. He signed an 8-year, $121 million contract. And
That's not even 20 a year.
he was decent the first year because he went to Colorado after being good with the Mets.
Oh, and that
Colorado
thin hair.
Colorado got him.
Ball doesn't spin.
Colorado got him, dude. And yeah, the next year he was awful. And then he actually got traded to the Marlins. He was in the Juan Pierre trade, but then he got flipped right to the Braves. And I think his career was never the same. I think he got Tommy John or something like that.
I mean,
Yikes.
career was never the same except he got 8 years, 120 million.
Well, that was the same. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure he's rich somewhere.
You said he hit well?
Yeah,
They
he hit
probably
well.
saw him as like the original Shohei.
He won.
No, the original. Well,
Babe Ruth.
I wouldn't say pitching at the same time, but Rich and Keel.
in the most wasted award ever. He is a 5-time Silver Slugger Award winner, which is the best hitter at each position gets a Silver Slugger Award.
Oh, okay.
So he always won the Silver Slugger for pitcher.
Oh,
Does he each row win it every year now?
Oh, you mean
Because he's DH.
you talking about Ohtani?
Because he's DH.
I don't know.
Is he?
Yeah,
Who's a DH?
Ohtani.
Oh,
okay.
yeah, I don't
When
know.
he doesn't
Yeah, yeah.
pitch.
No, everybody DHs now. So yeah, they don't. I don't know if they have that award anymore. I guess they would give it for DH.
Participation.
Yes,
Which he still wins.
one would think that yes, he would win it every year. Let me look at Ohtani's awards.
He had like 2 home runs recently in the same game.
Yep.
And like,
And struck out 7.
this guy's an animal. Not gonna lie to you. But I did hear surprisingly on the national markets, like all the radio I was hearing this weekend as I was in the car was saying, essentially convincing Angels fans to trade Mike Trout and Shohei Ohtani to just reload the team. And then, I know we were talking about sacrificing our future.
Well, they
last
shut
week.
down Yuri Perez this weekend. They said they're going to send him to the minors. He's going to Pensacola, which really sucks. I mean,
He's been the best pitcher.
who wants to go to Pensacola?
But I guess they're kind of feeling it because he did pitch kind of like it's catching up to him.
Well, he was good his last outing. He had that one bad start against the Braves.
Right.
He had that one bad start against the Braves,
He
but
was a good team.
But trying to win, dude. Like, I don't understand. What are we doing here? How many times in this you're in this position right now where you have an actual opportunity to contend, probably not going to catch the Braves. So you got to go win one of the wild cards. But you got this opportunity and you're shutting down Yuri Perez. I don't like it. I don't like it. And therefore, I'd like them to trade him for Shohei Ohtani.
At first, I thought it was ridiculous because I didn't even think that was. I was like, why would you let that guy go? But it seems like they're not doing well, man.
I'm trying to win a championship. Okay. I'm trying to win a championship. Bruce Sherman said, go spend Kim Ang. Okay.
Yep.
What I would like her to do irresponsibly is essentially do what the Marlins could have done way back when they could have traded then Mike Stanton for Manny Ramirez, who then ended up going to the Dodgers and was awesome before he got busted for steroids. And we could have had Manny Ramirez for that run, but they want Stanton. So what I'm doing here is I want Ohtani for the run, and I'll give him Yuri Perez. You get the best young pitcher in baseball. He can't hit like Shohei Ohtani, but I will give him up to get me Ohtani. Give something to get something. Win.
What about when you threw in Jazz too? You also
If I got a little sweetener, Jazz
is not a sweetener.
Get Ohtani, baby.
Like,
dude, I can't.
Why?
You're
Come on. You wouldn't do it? Ohtani, Leroy. Shohei Ohtani.
Then you're looking at all the goodwill Kim Ang has built.
She has built goodwill.
And She's shown how she can bring in talent.
Mm-hmm.
And you're ready to throw it away already?
I'm willing to throw it away.
Because if it doesn't work, now you're back at square one.
But I'm getting Ohtani.
But you're back to square one.
What about Sandy? What about, unloading Sandy instead of Yuri?
See, here's the thing, though. Sandy's already on a contract, right? So, like, I feel it's not a monster contract, but I feel like if you're the Angels, you want somebody on the real cheap skis. On the real cheap skis.
He signed a contract for what? 15, 20 million a year? That is cheap.
For what?
For a pitcher?
Dude, no. They're going to want somebody. If you're going to get rid of the biggest star in baseball, you're going to want, like, cheap talent you can have forever. And that's going to have to be the youngest pitcher in Marlins history. Who can't even do anything for us anymore.
He can. What? They're just being cautious.
All right, well, send this cautious ass to Anaheim.
Man.
And get me Ohtani.
Wow.
I'm looking at this hot dog.
Wow.
I wish it was in front of
Look
me.
at the picture. Is that your screensaver, Leroy?
No.
Okay, it just popped up again.
No.
This guy's been admiring a hot dog. Since
Somebody
10 a.m.
was questioning how a hot dog should be eaten, Julie guy. And she said, nobody puts ketchup on a hot dog.
Nah, you need ketchup on a hot dog.
And
For
I
sure
said,
you need
not only
mustard.
that, I put chili,
All right.
cheese, relish,
Nope.
ketchup, and mustard.
Lost me with the relish.
Why? No sweetener. It's dill relish too.
You don't
I
want to
don't
trade
do
for.
sweet
Hold on,
relish.
though. Don't ignore me. You don't want to. You don't want to trade for Ohtani.
I just think you're playing the stupid game that so many franchises have played down here, and you're not willing to accept if it doesn't work out and he's gone in 6 months, where that leaves you. You don't want to deal with that because you're going to complain to the franchise.
No, I'm not.
So you are.
I absolutely will.
You 100% will.
I promise. All right, I promise. If we trade for Shohei Ohtani, okay, and we give up Yuri Perez, I promise Kim Ang.
You ain't getting Shohei time for just you, Perez.
I'm just saying. Well, it's a starter point. It's a great starting point. We can agree. It's a great starting point. That guy's been amazing.
From your perspective,
Dude, he's been amazing.
okay, but from theirs,
He's a child.
Shohei Ohtani isn't.
You're right. You're right. He's in his prime, and you're not going to pay him $700 million. Okay, so I promise, if the Marlins do this irresponsible thing for my joy in a pennant race, I will never criticize Kim Ang about this move. I promise.
Wow.
Marcos,
Cross my heart
no,
and
you
hope
ain't
to
gotta
die.
cross your heart. You ain't gotta hope to die. You ain't gotta do none of that. I'm gonna just tell you right now, you're lying.
I won't do
You're lying.
Get me Shohei Ohtani, okay? And it has nothing to do against Yuri Perez. I think he's going to be amazing. He's going to have a great career in Anaheim. But get me Ohtani. He can play and pitch and hit. We need to give the Braves something to think about, Leroy. Right now, you know what the Braves think about us? That's what they think.
How we think about Boston?
They think.
How we think about Boston?
So what I want is for Kim Ang to get their cheeks a little tight in Atlanta, okay? Tight like a Georgia peach. What I need. Why are you shaking your head, Marcos?
Just you didn't have to.
You know what I mean? Just I want Acuna's cheeks to tighten up a little bit. Whoa, they got Ohtani. You know, right now Yuri Perez. What do they just do to Yuri Perez? Chewed him up, spit him out. Nice try.
Nice in Pensacola.
Now he's a Wahoo.
Gross.
I think that's their name. Pensacola Wahoos.
Yeah, I think so.
He doesn't go to Jumbo Shrimps?
No, he didn't go to the Jumbo Shrimps. And by the way, why can't he just go to Jupiter? Like, you got to send him to Pensacola? What a punishment.
How many?
He can't just go
balling in Major League.
He can't just go to Jupiter? Like, what's the here's my thing with it, right?
Because he's going to play live. He's going to play baseball.
But hear me out. If you're Yuri Perez and you've already been good, right? You know you could shut down Major League hitting. What's the difference if I go to single A, double A? Just let me get some innings in, huh, baby?
Let me be close.
Let me be close. Why can't he go play for the Hammerheads? Then I could go watch him.
Oh, wow.
Why
are they sending him to Pensacola? That's not fair.
Tobin's starting to red flag. He's starting to peek out. Look, he's starting to peek out Tobes. Oh, Tobes, real intentions and reasons behind.
I'm just saying, like Pensacola. Who the hell wants to go there?
You're closer to Pensacola.
My guidance counselor tried me to go to.
You're closer to Pensacola than you are to here.
My guidance counselor tried me to go to his college in Pensacola, and the first thing he said is it's in Central Time, and I said I'm out.
Wow.
What?
Yeah, Pensacola's in Central Time.
Here's what's crazy. What? You realize Pensacola might be farther west than Ohio.
It might be.
What?
And Ohio's in Eastern.
How is this?
Yeah.
The point is,
Louisiana too. Louisiana's central.
he's doing nothing for us in Pensacola. Ship him to Anaheim for Ohtani.
And then they're going to ruin him?
I don't know. Then good luck with your career, Yuri.
It's very strange.
How can a guy who cares so much be so cold in the very next sentence?
Because I get Shohei.
You go from how is he in Pensacola? I wish he was closer to me so I could watch him play. To have fun in it.
Well, I just think it's silly. Why does he have to go to Pensacola? Why can't he just live in his house? He's like, why can't I just stay here and go to Jupiter once a week, hang out with my guy Sandman? It's stupid. Like he has nothing to prove in AA. He already showed
He doesn't have anything to prove anywhere.
Exactly. So what does he have to go? Why does he have to go travel to the other side of the state?
I was wondering
It's stupid.
why the juice was drank so fast.
Why?
There's a hole in the bottle.
You're very stained up over here.
Oh no!
Do I have seepage?
Oh no!
Is there seepage?
More seepage? No.
No, look, you're not even looking. No?
No, you're not seeping. I mean, on your shirt though.
Oh no, that's
I don't know what that is.
That's just
J-Fig saying, mark the lies. What am
Yes.
I lying about,
Yes!
J-Fig?
every week. What are you lying about? It's Monday.
Dude, I am.
That's what you're
I
lying about.
promise.
You lie about everything.
Dude,
You say, dude, we could fill up a whole show with some of the things you have said and had to come back and put your Tobin twist on it. And I every time we go through this, I beg you, I plead with you, please don't. Why did we fun? We're fun. And
I'm not a liar.
you are, dude. You are all about the here and now. You'll deal with any misfortune tomorrow.
Dude,
Tobin's a show pony.
Yep.
I'm not.
That's where this all came from.
You wanted Shohei Ohtani. I'm just putting the names to it.
I asked you.
Yeah.
I didn't ask for full court press on this. I said,
Well, we got to have a grown-up conversation about it. You don't
I
get to
would
just
say
be in the
this.
background
I
saying,
would
I
say
want
this.
Shohei Ohtani. You
I
got to
would
give
say
something.
this. You offer Shohei Ohtani $600 million if you're the Marlins?
I mean, it'd be nice, but then that's not going to happen.
Why not?
I don't know.
Why not?
So you're just talking about paying him next year.
Yeah,
Yeah,
why
but-
not?
I'm talking about because right now, task at hand. I got to talk about the.
Again, I'm just from
But we're in a pennant
from
race right now.
business perspective, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you're the Marlins.
Mhm.
Shohei Ohtani, $600 million.
Yeah, I'd love it, but it's not going to happen.
All right,
I'm trading for 6 months of Ohtani,
for zero.
for 3 months of Ohtani.
For zero.
No, for Yuri Perez.
No, I mean you're not going to get anything out of this.
We might win the World Series.
Might?
We might
You're
win the World
all
Series.
about hype, might?
We might win the World Series. Very hard.
No, stop.
You gotta give the Braves something to think about. You have to. Braves don't think about us right now. We got to give them something to think about. You disagree with that?
I just here. Is this team to the point where it can be all in, or are they not quite?
Yeah,
there?
I think they can be.
No, that's because that's what you want.
No, dude.
Reality, dude. Reality. So you thinking it's worth giving up a young asset?
Mhm.
Go get Shohei Ohtani, and you think that's going to get you over the hump?
If you have the second best record in the league right now, which is what they do,
Mhm.
at what point will you not consider yourselves contenders? Like, if you don't consider it now, when will you? They haven't been in this position in 20 years.
You're trying to
Get me Ohtani. And if you think about it,
hey, you can't. Hey, I'm gonna tell all you South Floridians, you can't be mad at Tobin for taking porn hacks. Dude has been talking Dame Lillard and Shohei Ohtani for the last 2 weeks.
Oh, and here's you, Mr. Everybody's best. Oh, I don't want to trade Jović. I don't want to trade Yuri Perez. I want to give him a magnitude for All Stars. I want to be everybody's friend. Grow up.
Wait a minute.
Grow up. Do some trade talk.
This was my
Grow up, Peter Pan.
This is the problem I had with it. And I'm still going to say the same thing. You don't see the way Joker is, Luka is, having a player with that same skill set. You don't want to see how this plays out?
I would love to see how it plays out, but I will like to see it. I will be less hurt by it not playing out if I have Dame Dollar. I'm saying I want it to happen.
No. See how he's finagling.
I'm not finagling, dude.
Around the peripheries.
I am not finagling.
Getting that wiggle room ready.
Around the peripheries and not being considered a liar.
Dude, we could,
or a phony.
Yuri Perez could have Tommy John surgery next week. You're doing Ohtani, baby. What would be the greatest 3 months ever?
3 months. So you will hock your future for 3 months.
Yes.
That's pretty much what he's saying.
He doesn't even bat an eye.
I've been waiting for 2 decades for this. For what? For a playoff run for the Marlins. That stupid
Shohei
little.
Ohtani, they've been waiting 80 years for Shohei Ohtani.
I know.
So if you're going to bring a guy in like that, why not pay him?
It's that task at hand. You got to get him first. I don't even understand. Like, so you're just against. You're. Let me get this straight. I just want to be clear here. Let's just be clear. You're for paying Shohei Ohtani. You're for the Marlins paying him $600 million, even though they don't have it. But you're not for mortgaging the future for a chance at 3 months of what could be the greatest baseball we've ever seen. Why not? Why not?
Because then you're in effect starting over.
No.
You trust this franchise starting over?
Yes.
No, they just barely got to a spot.
We've been starting over since this thing.
They're not starting over now,
They
though.
have been starting over for 10 years in that
you got
ballpark.
a lot of young talent. You're on a roll, right? Like you're in a perfect spot right now.
Yeah.
You don't care.
A
You want
perfect
Shohei
spot for a home run swing and get me Ohtani. But I got to give up. You know you're going to have to give up your best prospect for him. He's the best player in baseball. Think about this. What if we did trade for Manny Ramirez back in the day? What? If the Marlins did trade for Manny Ramirez back in the day.
20 years ago, you're talking about this trade?
Dude, they wanted Mike Stanton, and we didn't do it. Never won a World Series with Mike Stanton. Never even went to the playoffs with Mike Stanton. Or Giancarlo Stanton.
You gave him that BS contract.
Right. What a waste of time. Yes, he won a National League MVP. And maybe would have won too if he didn't get hit in the face. But what a waste. We never won. Yuri Perez might win a Cy Young. So did Sandy last year. Wasn't that great? It was a cute little ceremony on MLB Network. Peter Gammons was there. But you know what's forever, dude? World Series. We never forget a World Series. Juan Encarnacion, legend. Alex Gonzalez, Luis Castillo. Those guys are forever. Those are my heroes.
Even I know those names.
Of course. Champions.
Dude, you're an idiot.
I'm surprised.
What do you mean surprised?
I thought you'd be in on Ohtani.
I am in on Ohtani.
Nah, you're not all in on Ohtani.
I wouldn't say all.
You're not part-time. You take him for 3 months and then what else?
And I would never criticize Kim Ang for it. Ever. Never, Kim. If you do this for me, for old Tobes, you get me Ohtani. Give Max Meyer, too. Whatever. Give me all the top prospects. I'll never criticize you over this move. Never.
Yeah, you will.
Even if we get bounced in the wild card game.
You
really?
He's lying.
Even if we get bounced in a wild card game.
You know, he's going to say, hey, go change. Go change.
You want a little fun, baby? Imagine, dude, Ohtani in that teal on a Friday. Oh. This is going to sell like hotcakes.
Yep.
You remind me of the little fat ass kid sitting in the cart with his mom. And as they go through the thing and she's putting all the groceries in on the little belt, right? You're snatching up all the cans. in the eye.
That was my
she's
move.
Trying to right,
Yeah.
of course. That's how you're doing it now, except you're doing it with a baseball team.
So good now, though. A little punch. We got to give the Braves something to think about.
But your mom already got you snacks.
Why are you
and
laughing?
whatever.
The Braves aren't thinking about us.
We got to give the Braves something to think
Braves
about.
aren't thinking about us right now.
So they already got you all the snacks,
Mhm.
all the things, and it's not enough for you.
It is enough.
No, it's not. No,
It's not enough to win a World Series.
How can you say that?
It's not. Come on.
Did you think that he was good enough to win a World Series, win a championship?
Yes, that's what I made. That's why I was so mad at them all year.
And they made it to the finals.
Right. But you know what they're doing now?
What are they doing?
They're adding to it because it wasn't enough. Getting Dame Dollar.
Okay, well, you can do that in off season.
Got to give to get.
Of course. You like
Come on, dude. We're not going to pay him $600 million. You're living in Peter Pan land. I'm trying to play reality.
Peter Pan Land is getting a loaner for 3 months.
Yeah.
And hockey.
No, that's not. That's
Come
not
on, Peter Pan.
That's not Peter Pan land. That's big boy baseball. That's what we're doing.
This is not big boy baseball.
It is big boy baseball.
So now you accuse me of playing little boy baseball. Okay.
Grow up, Peter Pan.
I can't keep up. I can't keep up. You're all over the place. 1 week you want to do
I
something.
think you and I are on the same page here.
No!
We both want Ohtani.
No!
We
Stop
do both
saying
want
that.
Ohtani.
I want Ohtani.
Why do you want Ohtani?
Because he's the best player in baseball.
Okay. So why won't you give up your
Because I don't want it for 3 months.
What?
I don't want it for 3 months.
Well, maybe he likes
Because
it.
everybody in South Florida, if it doesn't work out, is going to be miserable because you hocked your future because of these 3 months. I don't want to do that. But I do want Ohtani. So if the Marlins are going to make that commitment, listen, worst case scenario, I would give him the $600 million. And if it don't work out, sell the team. Right? You'll get your money back.
Seems a lot easier just to trade your top prospect months.
No. Not for a guy that's like, no.
You want to get better in a hurry? You got to deal Yuri.
Wow, dude, you're using it against
You're using
us
it
now.
against him now.
Jesus.
Now,
man.
last week it was
-1.
Back up to this.
Hi, this is Gabriel with Florida Cash Home Buyers, and I buy houses cash. If
All right, welcome back, you rascals. Tobin and Leroy here with you on 560 WQAM. I really don't have much to say this segment because I don't want to get yelled at by Galen, and I spent all that last segment trying to convince Leroy to trade for Shohei Ohtani.
Yep. Sacrificing the Marlins' future for Shohei.
Dude, let me tell you something about future in baseball.
Yeah.
It's overrated, dude.
Okay.
Overrated.
It's all about right
you gotta
here.
make the win now move. Listen, sometimes you could screw it up. Like when the Marlins traded for like Carlos Lee. They didn't need El Caballo.
Yeah.
It was too much. All right. You can give up too much. When they went and remember they traded like Luis Castillo, the pitcher, for like Fernando Rodney. Too much. So Ohtani, this is a can't miss. A can't miss who does everything.
Yep.
But if you guys want to, you guys are going to sit there. You're going to be tuning into Pensacola Wahoo games. All right, you tell me more about that future who they don't even want to let pitch.
He's really only had like one bad game all year.
He's been amazing.
Yeah.
That's why I think he's worthy of the talk.
So you're trying to strike while it's hot.
Exactly, dude.
Nice.
Exactly.
Yeah. But it's not like it would be just a simple 1-for-1. You know that you also threw in Jazz.
Yeah.
You're going to lose some pieces to this team that has the second best record.
Well, I'm not really losing pieces. Jazz hasn't played this year.
Yeah.
Okay. Let him go figure it out in Anaheim.
Okay.
Yuri, he's done pitching for the foreseeable future.
Wow.
Pensacola.
You think like
so? It's really just addition. I'm trading pieces who aren't on the Marlins anymore. Okay. We're gonna bring up Johnny Cueto.
Yeah.
Enough, dude. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Enough with
I
John.
hope you are marking this, by the way.
No. I do too. Mark this, J-Fig, and I just want it to be known, just in case Yuri Perez, if I ever have to sit down with him when he's been with the Marlins for 10 years, I'm going to tell him and say, listen, I'm not going to lie, baby. I wanted to trade you for Ohtani. And he'd be like, you want to know something? I get you.
You think he's going to say that?
I think so.
Okay.
I'm not trading for a bum.
Yeah. So are you going to do that with all the players that you've traded in the past couple weeks? Are you going to tell Jović and
Jović and I will laugh over this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Everyone's going to be all
I really
chubby.
hope I'm present for all of this laughter.
I hope you are. I hope you are, J-Fig.
Nice.
I hope I am. I really hope.
J-Fig, let's be real about it. Who do these guys love talking to media day more than old Tobes? They walk in there, they're like, it's the funny guy. We're going to chop
funny
it up.
guy.
I don't know. You were pretty critical of one of the players that was added to the Heat, and he didn't seem very chummy to talk about to you.
Who Tobin is.
Well, I can understand that. I mean, it wasn't.
That was before he knew what you've been saying.
Take a quick break. Final hour of the show up after this.
WQAM broadcasting live from the Ed Moore
Oh, welcome back, everybody. Tobin and Leroy. I don't like that you guys were, I don't like that you guys were doing that thing during the break.
What thing?
You guys are just like, oh, this Tobin, oh, this.
Because you come up with another hot take on the break
I'm
about
not hot taking it during the
like
break.
a different sport.
I thought we were just a couple chums, just talking
Did you just
during
walk
lunch.
away?
I thought we were just being, I thought we were being chums, talking some sports during the break.
And let me tell you what old Dum Dum does.
It's very calculated. He did that on purpose.
First he tries to grease the wheels of me and Marcos. So basically, he'll throw some chum out in the water and see how we respond to it before he comes in here and shares it with you guys.
No, that's not fair. That's not fair.
How about that?
Calculated.
So his new thing is Dalvin Cook.
Mm-hmm.
Make up your mind already, right? He said the same thing with Dame.
No, that's not
Fangs.
True. No.
You didn't go off on Fangs because he took 2 days.
Well, listen,
2 days.
He was doing a lot of flirting.
He took 2 days to decide.
I just think here's the thing with Dalvin Cook, right? I really want Dalvin Cook on the Dolphins, okay? Hometown kid, I think that'd be a cool story. I'd like it. But I'm also a realist, okay? And I'm looking around. This guy ain't got no offers. You want to know why? Because he would have been there already. So he's trying to get a little sweetener in the pot. Like, oh, I'm interested in the Jets and the Patriots also. Oh, you mean 2 division rivals? That's convenient. Believe that. Second of all, nobody wants to go play running back for Bill Belichick. Nobody wants to do that.
I can tell you. 30 carries 1 week, 3 the next.
Yeah, he doesn't want to go play for the Patriots. So they're already off the table. I spot a lie a million miles. This was reported, by the way, today on NFL Network. And
why would you go play for the Jets?
Well, yeah. Why would you go play for the Jets?
We call that a Leroy.
Maybe he sees potential in Aaron Rodgers.
I'm telling you, Marcos.
Yeah,
that's called the Leroy.
You
go play for a team with a star running back that's out for the season.
Yeah,
it worked out for me.
I just think that it's quite obvious that he was probably not happy with the initial offer of the Dolphins game. I believe that. Okay. Here's the problem though. Who's the team that's offering the big money there? I'd love to know.
Got to be the Jets.
I'd love to know.
I would say Jets are offering the most. But they need him more than anybody else.
No one's offering him a better team, though. He supposedly wants to play for a contender. There's no better contender than
Aaron Rodgers?
No. He's not contending anything, whether or not reality is actually happening.
Here's the thing, though, dude. Like, I mean this to Dalvin Cook in a loving way. All right.
Oh my goodness.
You're either on the bus or you're not, dude. Because you want to know something? I mean, Mike McDaniel. Let me tell you something right now, Dalvin. Mike McDaniel will make Devon A-Chain. He'll do it.
Hold up.
He'll do it.
Talk about if Tobin was a center fielder, he'd be Jazz double chins him.
Bastard. He's good.
Point for Twitcher.
If Tobin was a pitcher, he'd be you Danish.
Point for Twitcher.
My immediate thought was, man, I like Danishes. Pretty good. Really good. But it's like, yeah, Dalvin Cook, I'd love to have him. Don't get me wrong.
Hey, here's where the Dolphins are. We would love to have Dalvin Cook, but on our schedule, not on yours, because we already have 2 guys we're happy to go to season with.
3 guys.
3 guys with the new guy.
It'd be really cool. But like this whole thing on Twitter, he's like running his own like little campaign. Like, what are you running for mayor? Are you gonna be a running back? What are we doing here, Dalvin?
Wow.
You're the one that got you excited.
Yeah, man. I thought we were on team
too much already. Let's go.
Oh, wow, we're
you know you got no choice.
We're not close to football yet.
Yikes.
2 weeks away from camp.
No, you're not.
Dude, we're 2 weeks away from camp. 24th is when it opens.
Oh, 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
On the dot.
Enough already.
Why? There's no rush.
It reeks of desperation.
Here. No. Why don't you wait till somebody gets hurt?
What?
Wow. Once the season starts, kind of thing, or like
dude, nobody gets hurt in camp.
Dude, can I just say?
Yeah.
That makes you a bad person.
Wow. Yeah, that's true.
Rooting on you're basing your fortunes on somebody's health.
Yep.
No.
It's bad karma.
No, that's what you're saying.
No, I'm saying in the whole league. There's guys that do that. Quarterbacks do it all the time.
I don't like that.
Yeah. Now you're sitting around the TV waiting for.
You're
breaking
rooting on
news.
what's you're praying on their downfall.
I didn't say for
Wow.
this team.
Mm.
I'm just saying in general, your demand will automatically raise if somebody
Kind of
is-
sounds like me. I imagine some kind of shrine with like Mostert there,
Oh,
and
yeah.
like he's like today's the day.
Yeah.
Mostert goes down.
He's got a little action figure of Mozart. He's like tickling the knee.
Yeah, like I don't like that.
NBA Central
Oh.
bomb from Shams.
Is it a bomb though? Because they've been really they've been doing a little hand grenades recently. I don't know if it's like the Orlando Magic. I don't care what the Orlando Magic have done. Bowl is available.
Shams said on the Pat McAfee show that there's a potential multi-team trade where Miami could send Tyler Herro for a first-round pick and then send 3 to 4 first-round picks to Portland for Damian Lillard. Yeah.
Yeah,
What a terrible trade for the Portland Trailblazers.
If Tobin was a DH, he'd be Ichiro Sushi.
That's a bit much.
Sushi's kind of good for you, isn't
It's
it?
a bit much.
Dude, have you ever eaten with chopsticks in your life?
Yeah, I'm good. I love eating with chopsticks.
No way.
No, you don't.
I do.
Actually, I believe
No
you until
way.
you said
I
that.
love Asian cuisine.
Okay, cool, but no
The
one likes
fact that
eating
you
with
said
chopsticks.
cuisine means you're a damn liar.
Seriously. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
wait, did
I
anybody
use chopsticks way better than you do, dude.
Did anybody go? Oh, you talk about cuisine?
You know what it is? He's like,
Dude, I just seen you hose down a chicken sandwich. There is no way you're talking about Asian food like cuisine.
Dude, I love Asian cuisine.
What's your favorite Asian restaurant?
My favorite Asian restaurant. I mean, like, what are the good ones these days?
Panda Express.
Yeah, like I don't want to say like nobody's like it's not a what's the place that's with the horse?
Payway.
No, that's the little one. Payway's the little one.
PF
Oh,
Chang's.
you're right. PF.
Yeah,
Chang's.
yeah. What is the my favorite? I would say it's probably Asian Spice in Lake Worth.
Oh, nice.
That nobody's heard.
I like Saito too. I like going there for hibachi.
Why is it?
I like hibachi.
I knew that.
I don't like. I'm telling you what. I'm gonna kick somebody's ass if you toss a shrimp at me again.
Yeah,
but
that's
I
strange.
like the setup right there where you can get it and go.
Next time they talk
Very
about
expensive,
you,
though.
just throw it at my
Very
face.
expensive. I'm gonna tell you right now.
No.
To my brethren, right? To all my black folks out there, stop treating Benihana like
No
it's
more
new Sizzler.
birthdays at Benihana, man.
And they treat it like new Sizzler, except that bill is like 3 times as much as Sizzler.
Yeah.
It is expensive, dude.
But
It's like $100 a head.
I don't like the fact that you don't think I could eat with chopsticks though.
Yeah.
Like I can.
I believed you until you were very
You know what?
adamant.
Bring in some tomorrow.
Oh no, where we go? Where we go? We gonna have a
Go ahead.
Okay.
They call me Chop Chop Corley.
Guys, I'll
What?
set up
Oh, you
What
chop
did I
chop
call
suey. What are you talking about?
Point for
Guys, I'll set up a chopstick Olympics if you're serious about
Dude, I'll chopstick all of you.
Okay.
I will
Oh.
gladly lose because I can't.
No, me
at
either,
all.
but for sure.
You don't eat with chopsticks?
What about Leroy?
No,
Do you eat chopsticks?
Hey, what?
No, I just because
I'm gonna come over there and punch you in the eye for being a smart ass.
Yeah, he's already got seepage. Give him a break.
Wait. So what are you saying that I can't because of
just there's a screw. There's a screw in your hand.
I just found
and
it
this
so-
one, not this
You
one?
haven't found. You don't think that I found all methods to eat?
No, because mostly I see you open up and dump.
Yeah.
Well, because if you get annoyed by the chopsticks, all you just throw them and then get it with.
I
your
don't
hands.
get annoyed by chopsticks. I find it to be very easy. I'm basically like a little fiddler crab.
Okay.
Okay.
Again, I believed you until you were
Let's
super
see.
adamant about it. It's like people who use the word
No,
savory again.
see, you can't do
Like
it.
no one is that.
Oh, you
adamant
can't.
about
So
it.
you don't like sushi then?
No way.
I eat like 2 types of sushi and that's it.
I don't even really find what is
California roll.
No, I don't
I'm
even.
not a big sushi
That's whatever.
I'm not a big sushi fan, but I love Asian.
Can't
cuisine.
do it. See.
So wait a minute. Let me get this straight.
Yeah.
So you're not a big sushi fan.
Yeah.
So you eat like fried rice with chopsticks?
Sometimes.
Now I know you're lying
Sometimes.
because you eat way too fast to be putting 3 little rice on the chopstick.
Well, that's only if you're a heathen. Like if you know how to correctly do it, you get like a little ball of rice. That's how you do it.
It's got to be sticky rice for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Wait,
Spanish
hold
rice
on,
goes
hold
right
on.
through the.
First of all,
Yeah.
if you ever go to Benihana or anything like that, and the Asians they shovel it in their mouth.
Yeah.
They don't even really like pick it up or whatever.
You mean the correct way? That's how you're supposed to eat it.
Oh, you shovel it in your mouth?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, Pac-Man. Because that's how you. That's how you like. And guess what? Now I can see it. I can see where.
Thank you.
Because, dude, there's no way you can beat me at chopsticks. Even with these jacked up hands.
All right.
There's no. Okay.
The only thing you're beating me at
No,
chopsticks.
Chopstick off.
You know what?
Oh.
So we're gonna start bringing different items to eat with chopsticks.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna swing
Love
by
that.
the Asian place, pick up some spare chopsticks.
You get as many chopsticks as you want, and I am going to win every competition.
No,
easily.
you're not.
Guys, I'm setting up a chopstick Olympics. This is
Chopstick
definitely
Olympics.
happening. This is
Ooh,
definitely
is that happening tomorrow? What's going on?
Stop
When
trying to
is
make
it?
everything a game show.
I'm just saying. This
He is. He already.
Yeah, but I think that's funny though, like seeing that chopstick. Oh, so the Blazers are gonna get 3 to 4 first-round picks for Damian Lillard. What a terrible trade. Oh my God, they're getting fleeced. Oh my God.
It's not again. It's not a matter of whether they're getting released or whether they're making off. It's about their GM who's been lying about this the whole time, saving face. Can't we see that? If he had shut up and said, "We got some things to work through. We're gonna work with Dame, and we'll let you know as soon as we figure out both us and Dame how are we gonna handle this and what we're gonna do." Right? That's it. That's all he had to say. Right? And then them and Dame could have went out. Dame couldn't have, because you know what? Here's how you disrespect Dame. You don't disrespect Dame by saying the things you said about getting the best deal for Portland. I understand that. You disrespect Dame by having a meeting with that man and then coming out and lying about the meeting.
Right.
That's how you disrespect Dame. Because you notice 3 days later, he went public. He wanted to keep it behind closed doors. But he went public after he came out, the man came out, Corbin came out with that lie.
This headlines, by the way, brought to you by the new Palmetto Ford Truck Supercenter. Why buy your truck at a car store? Palmetto Ford.
We know trust.
Just so we're clear.
Hey, by the way, vending machine guy, you owe me a tea.
Speaking of, just so
The
we're
tea was leaking from the bottom. I had to hurry up and drink it.
just so we're clear. All right. Dalvin Cook, let's go. All right.
All right.
2. I eat with chopsticks way better than you.
No,
No, you don't, dude.
3.
I'm telling you right now.
I'm a huge fan of Asian cuisine. And 4. Shut up, Blazers.
Oh, wow.
Back after this.
W
like you. Oh, I think they like you. I think they
All right, welcome back.
I got to tell you, we just ate the single-handed worst lunch you could eat before going to a dentist.
Oh,
Yeah.
for sure.
Because I got a little bit of chicken stuck in every tooth.
A little bit.
J-Fig, what happened?
What happened, J-Fig?
Yeah, what happened?
What
I thought
happened?
The sounds, the ASMR.
No, but I'm saying we all thought we were all coming to work today.
Yeah, I thought that's
What's going on there,
Oh,
J-Fig?
well, things happen. Sorry, guys. I'll be there tomorrow.
All right.
Is that? Would you consider Tobin's shirt a dark gray? I'm very bad at vision.
Yeah.
Okay. Look, we're all wearing gray though. We're unified. Maybe Leroy's shirt is gray.
Yeah, it's great.
All right.
That shirt, I've seen that shirt for 7 years. That shirt is faded.
Oh no!
Wow, lashing out.
Jesus.
Leroy's got some shirts in the rotation. They've been in the rotation.
Wow.
Here's what happens, dude.
-1.
Hold on. Here's
We're
what
lashing out.
Here's what happens. I have 3 drawers worth of shirts. But when I set my clothes out, it's usually late at night or early in the morning. I just open up the drawer and pick one because my wife says it's on me to make sure that the shirt is inside out before the wash so that it goes into the laundry. Goes into the drawer on the right side. And I'm like, that's cockamamie.
Wow.
Right.
Is that what you call it?
Yeah. Like that's the radio version. Cause I'm like, the shirts could go inside out going through the wash. Right?
They can?
Yeah, they flip all over the place.
I don't think that's a thing.
Inside out though?
You've
I've
never had jeans
I don't think
that
so.
were inside out or one leg was in or out or whatever. It happens all the time in the wash.
No.
It is tumbling around.
Dude, your laundry can't do gymnastics. I don't know what you're talking about.
It isn't a tumbler, jackass.
Okay, dude. Jeez.
You clearly don't do clothes.
I do clothes.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
Why do you what do you think I do all day? Do you think I just live my life thinking of silliness? Because you've done two
probably.
things.
Yeah.
One that
It
I've
does.
ever done laundry, and two that
Listen,
I've ever used chopsticks.
I know your family, and I think Dee is very careful in when she leaves you alone with the kids.
That's not fair.
I feel like you go home and you just sit down on Twitter.
Wait, last time didn't you have Tommy in fatigues and you guys were crawling in the backyard for iguanas or something?
Yeah. Look, that was
How's the boy gonna learn? He's got to learn his Floridian somehow.
I like it. Gotta be tough.
So the last time
Circus.
Leroy thinks the laundry before the circus day so in the wash.
Yeah, like what do you think's going on? It goes, it just whirls around.
You don't think they get like between going through the washer and dryer? They don't sometimes.
No, I think you make it inside out when you put it in the
I
laundry.
really don't think it does that.
Yeah,
it does.
It doesn't.
You okay?
Okay.
No,
I do
I
laundry.
do a lot of laundry, and it's never flipped on its own like that.
Well, because you have those little tiny shirts. Look,
I have big shirts too.
no, but they barely. Look, you're wearing a tank top with a V neck. That ain't gonna flip around. It's too little.
I would rather like drink pickle juice than have to fold children's clothes. I hate folding children's clothes.
I love
so
doing
hey,
laundry.
hey.
I hate folding it.
Hey, I'm trying to. I tell my wife, look here. If I should happen to do clothes, and I got to do your clothes, I'm more than fine to do it. I'm not folding these little bitty ass drawers.
Stunt Steve says last time Tobin was alone, he almost burned the house down.
Yes, yes,
Close set. It's not fair.
Really.
It was a close set.
Yeah, okay.
That's why you had that face on, right?
I had it all under control the entire time. I knew exactly what I was doing. Little top hat, little match, little lighter fluid.
So why
And-
doesn't he know anything yet?
How's the boy gonna learn? That's Florida man talk for sure.
Are you asking? Does my wife know that I ever set ablaze a top hat?
So
in the
how
house?
does she not know? If
How
it
does she
was
not
such
know?
a close
Because she
protected
doesn't have
set, how does
Twitter.
she
She wasn't
not
there.
know?
She wasn't there.
Well, if you were so certain that everything was fine and safe, you could have.
Well, if you're asking,
You wouldn't be
if it-
afraid to tell her. You feel
No,
me?
I mean, are you asking would I have done that bit if she was home? Not when she was awake, for sure. Not.
Gotcha.
Here's the deal.
Pretty sure the smell
You
of
think
flames.
you think his wife thinks I'm a bad influence on him, and my wife thinks that he's a bad influence on me?
No, I think his wife thinks he's a bad influence on himself.
Because my wife did suggest that we get Jackass release form signed every time we do something.
I just like I just wanted to do something for now. It didn't work. I mean, it was all for nothing because the Heat did get gentlemen swept. But I felt like my heart was in the right place.
I was motivated.
Right?
Yeah.
We burned the top hats. Now I need to go get a new top hat for next year. Though.
That's the most unfortunate part because you just bought that one.
I know.
Yeah, like you lost 2 top hats this season.
Well, one was thrown out. This one was of my own doing. But I was trying,
Wait, who threw a top hat away?
My wife.
I was like, could you imagine that? Hon, where's that top hat? I threw it away. Your child? Who has a top hat?
Yeah, that's exactly how the conversation.
You're a grown-ass man.
That's exactly how that's why I have to leave all.
You know I'm gonna go buy another one, right?
Oh yeah.
That's the conversation.
You ever have to archive your orders? I'll do that on Amazon too, as we share an Amazon account.
Oh, I do it all the time.
I argue so she
That's
can't
all.
see it.
Oh yeah.
Do you share Amazon account?
Yeah.
Yeah, I only got to pay for one Amazon Prime.
Yeah, we share.
No, but you can do the family thing, and you get it. People are included.
Oh.
Well, I didn't
And
know
Fonz
that.
get it because he's a student.
I didn't know that. That would be good to know. But instead, what I do is if I buy shenanigans online, I just hide it.
Smart.
Why do we have to go
305
through-
says the fire
Wait,
alarm was
you
also in
know
the right
who we-
place.
Here's what I say to my wife. You know who I am. You know what I like. Why you get so frustrated when I do me?
It's a fair question.
Like, Tobin, you listen. Leaving you home alone is like leaving your kids in the car when you go grocery shopping.
Dude, I
Oh my
listen.
goodness.
I did
You
stuff.
can't- because every time you get left alone at home, you do something stupid.
I do. Listen.
Here's the two things. Here's the two things. The one, let's not forget you dove into a red pool. That was the last thing. And then the burning top hat.
That one was fine. I feel like that's the most normal one he did.
I do.
Nobody was home.
I do good husband stuff.
They were sleeping.
Yesterday, I mulched.
That's nice.
Oh, he did.
Dude,
he did
wait.
mulch.
Very
No.
nice.
So all you did was pour mulch over the top of the other mulch?
Yeah,
Well,
but
it
think
dry-
about the
it dries out,
temperature
it
outside.
appreciates after like a
No,
year.
but I'm saying, do you have to what do? You mulch it, then wet it down? Or you mulch or
No, I hope not. I mean, I hope that's not the steps. No, I throw the mulch down. I spread it out with my hands, make it look all nice.
Nice.
I get the red mulch.
Yes.
You were so proud.
Yeah.
I mulched you.
I did. I had to take 3 trips to Home Depot.
Why?
I didn't know. Well, the first trip I was like, all right, does this enough? And I was like, clearly that wasn't enough. So I first one I bought 10 bags. That wasn't enough. Wow. Then the next time I went and I bought 20 bags. And that nearly was enough.
20 bags
I
on
know.
top of the 10 you already bought?
I know. And then
It
I went
takes
back.
like 40, 50 bags.
I know. It
Yeah,
took a
yeah.
lot of bags.
Oh my
I spent like
God.
$120 on mulch yesterday.
Is it like $5 a bag?
Like 4.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
It was like $4.
Yeah, mulch isn't expensive.
I thought it was like $10 a bag.
No.
But hey,
Yeah.
dude,
I don't have a yard.
What?
no, your arithmetic is so off. $100 at $4 a pop.
Yeah. You bought 40 of them, so essentially you're at 160.
Yeah, whatever.
All right.
The point is I mulched.
Yeah.
So
He melted yesterday.
I feel like
You know what I did yesterday?
Hmm?
Nothing.
well, it's because you
'Cause-
have a hole in your ass.
Oh,
Oh,
Extra one, not the normal
extra one, not the normal
yeah,
one.
there's a different one there.
Not the normal one.
I
I was like, man, this really hurts so bad. And he's digging in there. Hope I don't poop on myself. 'Cause that would really
Hey, listen.
ruin our friendship.
I was saying that is the end of a friendship right there. Poop is where I draw the line, dude.
I was
Absolutely.
like, dude, I'm telling you,
You
listen,
should have did it in the bathroom.
I'm telling you, ooh, that was close. He said, should have did. And
Yeah.
then-
Shoulda did it in the bathroom.
So no, but here's the deal. It's like I didn't know what I was in store for
where is this again?
at my house.
No, the hole.
Oh, in my
Did you
butt-
establish what cheek it was?
the right one? Yeah.
The old dreaded right cheek.
I could tell by the uncomfortability on that side today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate.
But the point is, like, look, for all the mulching that I do,
Yeah.
I feel like I should be allowed to do some shenanigans, you know?
No, here's my feelings on this.
How often do you mulch?
You once every 4 years.
Hmm.
I remember the last time you said mulch.
It's an annual thing. It's an annual mulch.
So here's the deal. I take care of the outside.
Mhm.
She takes care of the inside.
Mm.
The outside, it might not be as frequent, but it's a lot harder work.
Agreed.
Because you got to pressure clean, you got to do that. You got the pool, you clean up everybody that comes over and leaves stuff all over the yard, the dogs. Like, yeah. So, like, everybody has their role. There we go. We got it.
Take a break. Little all right or no to close out a Monday after this.
Previously on
You rat thing.
The results are in.
at you about, Marcos? What'd you do?
Been bombarded.
Turn the music. I can't hear you.
I'm sorry. I was getting bombarded by our boy Len, and Leroy was very passionate.
Not
Galen.
Hey, Galen.
And Leroy is very passionate about defending his family.
Oh.
It's very nice.
I mean, I would hope so.
Also, he was
Just
telling
long
me
enough to
how
say,
he-
"Hey, Leroy, you're on."
He was holding you up.
Yeah, he plans to
would've
arrest
been
his
able
butt
to-
cheek.
I would have been able to get in on time if you wouldn't have talked to me.
He was he put up that defense right there.
Hey.
All right.
Man,
what?
I'm just trying to figure out a comfortable spot.
Yeah, good luck, dude.
You
And
know
you're going
those-
to the
you know
dentist
those
later.
No, I'm not.
pillows? You know those
Why?
I'm not going to sit in the chair
Fair point.
unless you're going to give me some numbing stuff for my butt.
He's probably got the good stuff.
Hmm?
Dentists.
Uh,
They do.
You know those neck pillows? Why
Let's
don't you
get
try
to all
sitting
right
on
on no for this Monday here, Marcos. I'll go first. My favorite moment of the weekend was UFC. Robbie Lawler. His career came to an end. He won in 38 seconds with a knockout. This is him with Joe Rogan. This was his send-off. And gave me the goosies.
Robbie, you're a pretty stoic guy, but this is an emotional moment for you. I want you to enjoy it. I want you to tell me what this feels like.
Oh man, it's amazing. I've had a long career. I've had a lot of people help me get to where I am today. Without them, none of this is possible, and I'm blessed. I'm grateful.
And I'm grateful to be there to watch it. It's been an honor to call your fights. Thank you for everything. Ladies and gentlemen, for the last time, Ruthless Robbie Lawler!
Is it better to put the name in front
Yeah,
or in the middle?
I like when it's in front. I like that.
Iron Mike Tyson,
Yeah, Iron Mike
Buffalo
Tyson.
Bo Nickel.
I like Sugar Rashad Evans.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of that.
not the middle. Like,
No.
how did they decide that?
I don't know.
Isn't it weird?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know, but I do like that. One guy just texts in and he says, Tobin looks like a neck pillow.
Okay. Oh no.
Dude, can I just say, I don't even know what the hell that means, but it was funny.
My
Well, that stemmed from me saying you should sit on a neck pillow, maybe.
Oh no.
And then that
no,
yeah,
because
that just
see,
happens.
if you can't sit level, it messes with your back.
my
Right? So I can't just put
Well, you lean back all the time anyway.
but I got both cheeks on solid ground.
then
Get
I'm
neck pillows.
my oh no goes to Dean, Dolphin Dean on Twitter, who's just completely shook me.
Oh no.
Based on last segment where he just goes, Red Mulch is tacky. What? Why?
It eventually transforms into like tannish mulch.
But I like why? I'm just trying to figure it out. Like it just shook me. It threw me for a loop.
Does it fit everything else you got going on around
I
the
don't know.
house?
Let me refresh. Maybe he's answered. But I was just because
You asked him?
I just asked
If
him.
it makes you happy, that's it. That's
my only like how is it how
You
how
don't
is
know,
it
dude?
tacky?
No red mulch after Labor Day. Everyone knows that.
He says, yeah, in the landscaping industry up north, it's brown and black is preferred. Match is better.
Huh.
So maybe in
Black
Florida it's
mulch?
different, but at least
Yeah, it is different.
Black and Mulch. Yeah.
he goes,
Like you live near a volcano or something.
yeah, I guess so. I guess it's just not as common. It doesn't stand out. I don't know. I always thought it looked good. I always went red.
There's
mulch.
a lot of red mulch down here though.
Yeah,
Right. I
they
think it
live
just
in
comes with the
Humphreys.
It might be a Florida thing.
yeah.
Tacky. When you call something tacky, like it really does throw you. Because
No, nothing says he's basically saying
White
you're a redneck.
Yeah.
Or white
White
trash.
trash.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
But I was just like,
People
yeah.
will always judge you if something is not aesthetically pleasing to
So
their
I've had
eye.
But he lives in a different part of the
Exactly. People don't get
Yeah,
that.
right.
I don't
It's
know.
just like down here they don't do wood houses.
I
I,
wish.
I don't know. I've always
Love
been a
white
red.
houses.
We've always had the red
No.
mulch. I like the red mulch.
I
What do you
can
got?
survive
What's your
this.
all right on it, dude?
My all right. We've had an excellent sports year.
Yes.
With all the things that's transpired between Nova, FAU, Miami men's and women's, the Heat, the Panthers, and now the Marlins. So My all right is going to go to the Marlins and what they've done this half of the year.
All right.
And they're not fully healthy. So I can't wait for the second half of the season. Get your break, get your rest. Let's go. Sandy, let's go.
Let's go, Sandman.
Let's go.
And Kim Ang,
hey,
go
stop.
get us Shohei
This is
Ohtani,
mine.
baby.
This is mine, not yours. Sorry. This is mine.
Sorry, you're right.
All right. No. I literally almost sliced my hand open on bubble wrap.
What?
What is I couldn't open it.
Oh, no.
It was so sharp. And I almost sliced my hand open. I'm like, is it really that important that we protect this?
I don't know, but I'm going to tell you something right now. If you did slice your hand open with bubble wrap, after asking if you'd be okay, I would make fun of you.
No, you know you know what I'm talking about. Not bubble wrap, but the safety plastic that they put batteries in it. If you buy something, like it'll be like in this plastic wrap, that hard plastic. You don't know what I'm talking about?
Not really, dude. I thought when you say bubble wrap, I think it's a fun plastic but you could pop on.
No,
Make sounds.
no,
That you can sit on.
I meant the plastic. I meant the plastic stuff that covers like batteries. You know, when you try to get the stuff out of the batteries, or if you get a toothbrush, you're trying to get that plastic stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Don't like that. Yeah.
No, it's like, what are we doing? Like companies, I get it. You're protecting your product. Shouldn't you devise a better way to get up out of it? Got to go in the garage and get tools to open up some batteries.
Just YouTube, and it says ASMR bubble wrap.
Somebody see that plastic is brutal. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, it's the worst.
Are you watching it now? Are you watching
What are you
Wow,
doing?
he's pulling a Leroy right now.
Yes. You know, glad we
It's not even a video that I sent.
We couldn't get you for another 7 minutes.
The bubble wrap's gonna pop. Oh, that's good. That's solid. How long does this go on for?
Oh, by the way,
23
I did it to my dogs. They were
23 minutes?
out. My
Oh, they don't
dogs,
like it?
my dogs hated bubble wrap. I thought I would give it to Luna because she likes plastic bottles. She likes the Zephyr Hills bottles. And when you get done with water, you can throw it to her. She'll go play with it. Of course. So I brought actual bubble wrap and start popping it in front of her. Out. She was gone. Terrified.
What's you're all right? No today, J Fig.
My all right goes to Leroy finally checking out the bump on his butt.
Yes, really happy for him.
I'm really happy for you because if you would have waited a little bit longer, it would have been way worse.
Would have had to lose it.
And I did tell you a long time ago to check it out.
How long ago? How long?
I told him.
It
was probably a month and a half ago.
Not that long.
Leroy, yes, it was.
That was a different.
That is
a different
one,
one.
but
You had
it wasn't a
bumps on
bump
your
like
butt?
this. It wasn't a bump.
You're a chronic booty bumper, dude. You're a repeat offender. Well, thank God you finally checked it out.
Also, Tobin,
Just call Leroy B2K.
Why? And why is that?
Stop.
Stop.
Also, you saying if he went Winnie the Pooh with it, that was amazing.
So great.
I loved it. Everything that you kept trying to say to make the
So
situation better was great.
Oh, good.
My
Yo,
oh
no?
no, however, my oh no goes to you conducting some very weird activity at a golf course, and also my oh no goes to the suffering that I had this weekend. Yeah, I was suffering because I was supposed to be at a festival this weekend, and then seeing all the social media revolving around the festival really hurt me.
FOMO.
Oh no!
You were just at home.
What's that?
You at home? You just didn't go?
I just didn't go. It was in Clearwater, so no, I didn't go.
Whoever wants to
At
go
least
to
you didn't have to go to
Clearwater.
Clearwater though.
Rough.
I really wanted to.
Isn't that when they hop on the back of bikes and you're a biker chick for the weekend?
I don't know. I've never gone to Clearwater.
Don't worry, you ain't missing nothing.
What do you got, Frog Boy?
By the way, I want to get a chameleon.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, look.
You want to get another living thing?
Nickname
Why?
him, nickname him Old Tobes.
Oh, okay. Constantly changing.
Yep.
No, honest Tobes. Honest Tobes.
Honest Tobes.
Honest Tobes.
Honest Tobes.
My all right. I think Leroy is gonna appreciate this because he's wearing a Deadpool shirt.
All right.
As you know, Deadpool, pretty good Marvel movie, and they're coming out with another one, R-rated Marvel movie. They have recruited Hugh Jackman to play his iconic Wolverine character. The first leaks came out, and he's actually wearing his yellow Wolverine suit. Look at that. If you're on our YouTube and Twitch, Miami 560 WQAM, you can see the picture I just posted here of Deadpool next to Hugh Jackman in his yellow Wolverine suit.
That's fun.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Don't they both have the same blood? Or
Yeah,
I thought Wolverine
like
was dead. Didn't he die in Wolverine?
Yeah, I don't know. You know, now they got that multiverse thing, so they'll just tell you it's a different universe at this point.
Wait, isn't he DC?
No, X-Men? That's Marvel.
That's
It was
Marvel?
Sony, though. It was a different property. I'm not sure. Who knows? Licensing money.
Hmm.
That's my all right. My oh no.
Somebody said Marcos was born in Clearwater, not the city, just Clearwater.
It's pretty good. Very rare for frogs.
Yeah.
Witcher.
My oh no, and hopefully you guys can clarify this information. I'm not sure if you saw from a community of people that constantly judges my community for the whole participation.
When you say your community, you mean the amphibians?
Young people, dude.
Oh.
Just young people in general. We're constantly called participation trophy era. Now the NBA has decided to do this new in-season tournament mumbo jumbo. Did you guys see the trophy that they revealed?
I have not.
This is what the trophy looks like.
It looks like half a Larry O'Brien trophy.
Correct. The top is missing. Not sure what's going on there.
Oh, because it's a cup. That's why.
Whatever, dude. It's stupid. That's what it actually is, and it gets my oh no.
What does the winning team get? Yeah, have you looked into this? Because I haven't looked anything into this.
So the winning team gets money, like $500,000 per player of the winning team of the tournament.
Not terrible.
No, it's not terrible financially, but it kind of just like
I mean, it's chump change to Fred VanVleet.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But not to Gabe Vincent, who got screwed by his agent.
No, that's about 25% of his money right there.
When you say his name.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, it is going to cut for quite some time.
All right. Well, great choice today, Orlando Frogginson.
Damn, that's good. I'll be 1 point for that one.
Hey, can I hear before we
Oh, sorry.
before we get out of here today, can I hear Eric Spoelstra? Did you see this? This was pretty goosies. Eric Spoelstra was in Vegas, obviously. He was doing the practice, and Caron Butler had him there at the end. He wanted to give a little speechy, and instead of a speech, Spo broke down the huddle. This is what he said.
Oh, you guys want to bring it in.
All right, come on, bring it in. Come on.
Yes, sir.
We're in Vegas now, right?
Yes, sir.
Savages on three. 1, 2, 3.
Savages.
Oh, that's a new one.
Oh, I like that.
A new one.
Savages on 3.
That's goosey. What? You're an idiot.
What do you mean?
It don't take much to get you going.
Dude, that's goosed up. What are you talking about, dude? Savages on
Savages.
I like that, dude. I like that.
Nice.
Do you find it weird that Nikola Jović can play in the summer league, but he's not allowed to gamble?
Wow. I didn't even think
Not
of that.
fair, right?
That is not fair.
Not fair.
Did you graduate high school yet?
I don't know.
Still working on
I think he's saying
You know what? Whoever has a problem with him graduating from high school,
he's
just
probably
give him a couple
he's
hundred.
probably tricking his mom. He's probably like, Mama, please. I have trade rumors overhead. Please. No school. No school. Too much stress. Next year. But
In
Nikola,
Portland?
you need to finish school. You promised me. You said same thing last year where you say, oh, so hard to adjust to NBA Live. Now you're out there in Sin City. Lord knows what's happening. Mama, I told you. Just hanging out with my buddy, Orlando Robinson. It's great time. I promise. No shenanigans.
Mr. Grip said they're going to find Orlando Robinson drunk, sleeping on Crab's table at 3 a.m. and his only word will be savages as they take him outside. That's what Tobin.
That's what he does at home. That's what he does at home when he's alone.
Yes. Oh my God.
He gets 2 little dolls
Hmm?
from Sophie's room,
Mhm.
and then he starts having conversations in different accents.
Mama. Yes, little Gogi.
You told me this last year. Same story, different act. Oh, Mom, I can't. Please, Coach Karan, he's calling me. I can't do school today.
By the way,
She say, Oh, you need school? All you need to do is count to 3. Watch this. Step behind line, 3 points. Step in front, 2 points. Great. You just graduate math.
Hey, so wait. Did you guys see the picture we were talking on Friday? We were talking about cats.
Yeah.
And I go home, I'm flicking through the channels.
Sure enough.
And cats. By the way, I got 2 seconds in.
Before you out.
Yeah. Like, what? You don't
Even
make
that
movies like
picture
this.
made me get out of the chat.
But Nikola, what's going
That
to
picture
happen?
made me get out of the chat.
Oh, it's disgusting.
Nikola, what's going to happen? What if basketball doesn't work out for you? You could blow a hamstring anytime.
Mama, come home with boatload of money.
Are you going to know how to count it? No. Because some agent's going to screw you. Hey, Mama, don't worry. I talk to players. They say, all you need to know is one thing. Mix. Who's that? That the nice boy who play with you who not play for Cleveland? Oh, Mama, that's Max Struess. Max Deal. That's what I need to get.
You think she knows like the roster and everything?
I think she had him over for dinner.
Yeah.
He was such a nice boy, very handsome, that the Max Struess, but not as handsome as that Nnamdi.
Her English is
Wait.
really good.
His mom could literally be younger than LeBron.
Oh, probably.
Yeah, true.
That's scary.
Man.
Have old Larsa Pippen situation.
Well, I think if I keep doing the Nikola Jovic's mom bit, he's never going to talk to me. So. Okay, we'll talk to you guys tomorrow.
You better have a booty pillow.
Wembanyama pulls up for 3. Brick.
You hear me? My dad saw the shit.
And he found other ways to contribute, even if it was getting into transition. Excuse me, easy for me to say. Get out there and get some.
Someone said, "Don't tell Marcos there's river dolphins." There's what?
I'll see y'all when I see y'all.
Text WQAM on the Kendall Toyota text